ahead and get into that little webcam details here. Configure videos. Put the brightness down a little bit. Looks too bright there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Today is a great day. It is July 1st, 2025, and I'm gonna try to do something that I've never done before and be as consistent as I can possibly be for this month in particular. I do have something that might be occurring on July 4th, so that day is kind of like up in the air. Maybe it won't happen, maybe it will. And if it does happen, I'll be gone for the 4th, 5th, and 6th. But other than those days, I am going to try to be as consistent, uh, streaming, either streaming, uploading a video, or some other form of content, every day for this month, and try to see some channel growth, try to get through some games that have been on my backlog, everything. Hold on, my freaking webcam disconnected here. But yeah, that is gonna be my goal for this month in particular, and I'm excited, man. I'm super excited to see, what we can do, some stuff that we can do in terms of like gaming news and all that. But of course, if we're here today, we're starting our playthrough of Metaphor Refantazio, or Fantasio, however you want to pronounce it, a game from Atlus, supposedly having to be in the same vein as the Persona style per se. So very excited to get into this game. I've heard a lot of great things. I don't know how I'll feel playing this game after something like, say, I don't know, Expedition 33, right? Where we had an awesome JRPG turn-based system, uh, rhythm mechanics in the game with the parries, the dodges, and all that. So not really sure how it'll hold up. This game was released a year before Expedition 33, so really can't hold it against it, right? But it does leave a new taste in my mouth in terms of JRPG, so I'll be interesting to see how I feel on this game moving forward. As I said before, it isn't the same style as their Persona line of games or Shin Megami Tensei. We love those here on the channel. I've played, no, I watched Persona 4 forever ago. I played Persona 5 before I started streaming. I binged it over a summer after I finished high school. And in Persona 3 Reload, we actually played here on the channel when it released over on Xbox Game Pass. What's going on, man? How's it going? Hey, it's been a while since I've seen you. How's it been? How's life? Also, I did want to wait until you came back in particular. I do want to do that post. I want to see the Mael ending for Expedition 33. And then I also want to go ahead and see what the two boss battles you suggested to at least try, even if I don't want to go ahead and grind and actually beat the bosses for post game. So I was interested to see what those were. I actually still have Expedition downloaded just for that reason when you told me about that. So we can do that another day for sure. Maybe even tomorrow. If you just let me know, like maybe on Discord or even right now, like where the two bosses would be, a recommended level. Maybe we could find a way to like grind it up off stream and then try to beat those bosses on stream. I think that'd be pretty cool. But for today, Metaphor Refantazio. Very excited from the Atlas team. Let's see what we got, right? Never heard of this game. It's new to you as well. Been good. Been having to go to bed early, and you stream late in my time, so I haven't been able to catch you. Ah, okay, okay, got you. My bad for that. We're gonna try to stream at around 2 p.m. My time moving forward. That means that it would be 2 hours before this. I don't know what that would be in your time zone, but hopefully it means you'll be able to catch more streams. But yeah, man, super excited. I don't know if you've ever played a Persona game, but this is made like by their parent company. I think through a secondary company that they helped work with, Studio Zero, to make this, but it's very much in the same vein of Persona. So we got English text going on, obviously Japanese, no, English audio. I would like Japanese audio, especially for Japanese-centric games. The problem is, I'm already gonna have to do a lot of reading with a game like this, so having English audio would just make everything a lot more easier for my throat, pause, and just reading in general. Network connection will enable some in-game features, sure. We love those. They actually are very helpful in Persona games, so I wonder what they would be like for this game in particular, for network things. What is that? Is that a tooth? Why does the tooth have a face? And he's got like the Majin Buu mark on his forehead. What is going on? barely visible. I like doing it a little bit more than what they say, so maybe like right here. Confirm the brightness. I think that's good. It can send you screenshots of where they are, no problem. Awesome. That sounds fantastic. I would love that. Around 8 p.m. I see sounds interesting. Ah, so still late. Okay. I mean, I could try to shoot for 12. It would help me wake up a little bit earlier too. To make it 6 for your time. But hopefully you can catch at least some of the streams every now and then. Appreciate having you around, of course. This game using an autosave feature. Do not quit the game or turn off unless it's displayed. Last thing we want is a corrupted save file, right? Especially in the JRPG. Unauthorized reproduction of this game, pirating. Wow, I haven't seen a pirating warning in so long. I mean, when's the last time you've seen any pirating? You remember those old 2000 pirating commercials? Like you wouldn't steal a car or something, and then it's like you wouldn't steal, like I don't know, some bullshit, and it's like don't get caught, the cops are coming. I was like, bro, what is this? Those old piracy commercials are crazy. An epilepsy warning, and like we said, Atlus. Shout out to Atlus making some of my favorite games. Man, dude, we streamed one of the first games we streamed on the channel was an Atlus title called Catherine. Oh my god, bro, I love Catherine so much. An amazing story, amazing game, unique gameplay, beautiful, beautiful,
I trust
beautiful.
this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh shit. Someone's
Oh,
getting
away
bribed.
with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar!
Damn! Fuck! I said, back to your cesspit, beggar. Oh
A
god.
land grotesque as its people.
I was like, he's just a
You
hater.
dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream
Oh.
died long ago. You should have done the same.
Damn. Yo, this guy's got like the broadest shoulders. Like, I understand his fit is kind of like emphasizing
Your
it, but
kingdom
damn.
will perish alongside you.
So this is like the king or whatever. And this guy's just assassinating him. What's up with the horns? Is that like a ornament, or is that like he's like
I
a
cannot fathom it.
different species?
His Majesty killed in his own bed.
Oh, it looks like it's a
Their
different
rules upon
species.
the
We got a
prince's
couple
brave
interesting
had yet
ones
to
here.
wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence.
Who could do this?
Your
Few
Eminence.
could
So is
even
this guy
enter
the new
king's
king?
chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What
So they took out the
hellbound
whole
soul could
lineage,
end the
prince,
royal
king,
fief?
everything.
Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Oh my god, this guy's already plotting. Look at him. So he said only the royal bloodline can wield a scepter, and apparently that scepter is what's keeping their defenses up or something. Interesting. So we got a whole little assassination plot unraveling here. What is this music? How's the in-game audio? Is it too loud, too quiet? It says 8 p.m. works for me. Today's schedule works as well. Your other streams were around midnight, which is more complicated. Ah, okay, for sure, for sure. You wouldn't download a car. Never forget the anti-piracy ad for reals, which is ironic since now with microtransactions you can download a car. You're right. I mean, at this point, fuck, Tesla's taking over the market. Motherfucker screams I'm guilty for real. He's not even trying to hide it. Shoji Meguro. Oh, what's going on there? What the fuck is that? Got some writing we can't actually read. We're playing Black Ops 7 early, guys. Everything's fucking blacklisted here. Interesting intro and very interesting music. This man's just fucking scatting in your ear. Alright, this is cool. Metaphor Refantazio. Let's go. Let's just go ahead and check the settings here. Auto advance off, vibration on, anime subtitles is crazy. Enable confirmations for guard. We'll leave that off. I just want to see if there's any like film grain. That's what I'm looking for here. This is motion blur. Let's just get off of that. Alright, that's good for me. I just don't like motion blur. It makes my eyes like just very, I don't know, it just fucks with them. It's such a banger intro song, for real. Alright, let's do this. I wonder what that floating thing is. You see that? It looks like a fucking fire extinguisher or some shit. Okay. Interesting so far. Interesting so far, for sure.
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight. Whoever you are,
Scheming man.
please tell me. Does our world pique your interest? Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
Bro, I can't even see you. Who are you? Who shall guide the protagonist? So I'm the protagonist guide. I'm not a self-insert to the protagonist. Okay. Well, we can go, let's just use Somehotcookies then. I was gonna use Rico, but let's just go with Somehotcookies here. If it fits. No, it does not fit. we have Somehotcoo. Alright, how do we fix this? No! No! Thank you. Let's just go with Rico then. I don't want to be Somehotcoo, alright? So we're just gonna go with my nickname here. Your name is indeed Rico. You will name the protagonist later. Okay, so the protagonist is a whole different name and we do get to name him, okay.
Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy.
Yeah, just like how I put in the thumbnail. Fantasy story.
So far removed from you. If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
Bro, it's kind of crazy, is it not? Is this not kind of like in the same vein of Expedition 33? Like, think about it. He's saying if you want to cross into our world, it's fantasy to you. That's kind of like the painting that you know, Versal's soul and Expedition took place in, right? And it says, is fantasy limited to the confines of your imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation? And something like Expedition 33, you'd say no. It's like an escape. It's a whole different world. There are living, thinking, breathing beings in there. From something like Esque and Monaco to the people of Lumiere, right? So after that, I'd say no. Not always. I wouldn't call it a powerless creation.
More than wishful thinking. More than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This
Yes.
must be what you believe.
I do.
I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come. And thus is fantasy forged into a new reality.
Yo, why is Scheming Man just cooking up a fucking... He's like that meme of someone writing and there's just fire coming out? Yeah, this is Scheming Man. We found the guy who's writing in that fucking notebook right now. It said, cookie shall guide the protagonist. Fun fact, coup in Portuguese is ass. Oh no.
Perhaps the story about to unfold before
Some
you
hot
will
ass is
toast.
crazy.
I'm thoroughly invested.
Must be a
now,
hot
so
summer day.
So, let this tale begin.
So he's kind of diming it up like it's gonna be like this is a parallel universe running concurrent with like my universe, right? Reality, and then he's trying to say that hope manifests itself through the story that is this fantasy story, if we believe in it or not. Select difficulty. What's Regicide? A high risk, high reward mode only for battle hardened players. That's interesting. High risk, high reward. What does that mean? Like more XP, but everything's like hard as hell. I'll just go normal, but I am interested to see like what Regicide actually is. Starting on normal difficulty. Are you ready? Yes, I'm fucking ready. Expedition 33 Rider, yeah, for real. I'm excited. So far, the premise is cool. Oh, bro, come on. The first two people look bland
Looks
as
like
fuck,
we're in the
and then
clear.
you've got a blue-haired protagonist and then a red
The
hair
capital's
across from
just
him.
through this desert.
Oh, it's like a pixie.
Is it true then? The king is dead. Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe.
I like the
now
voice acting
monsters are
already.
roaming in
Holy
broad
shit.
daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
That guy's spitting. Vacant throne? That's nothing but trouble. What is this? What the fuck is that?
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia. Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
It kind of reminds me of the
But
thing
Lord
that they
Louis
would
will
stand
save
on
us
in
one and
Yu-Gi-Oh
all.
when they duel.
All we ask is little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
That guy said Lord Luis. That's the guy that murdered the king, I think.
An igniter? How did they get one of those?
So that thing's a rare item. Got you. She is pressed in the background. You see her? She was so pressed. Oh! The guy's got like a fucking Roronor Zoro color on his hair. What is this?
Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder.
It's an
So he
elder.
is. No horns, no knife ears. Filthy
Ah.
gremlin like you.
Gremlin?
Got in the capital.
So a human is a gremlin. Damn.
What's this?
Or they're
Looks like
treated
you've
as
been holding out on
gremlins.
us, boy. Hold it!
Oh, got his ass.
Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Unless you want to get stuck like us.
Oh, okay. The music's pretty good too.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Mmm. No, the protagonist is a bitch, bro. What is going on? Ah! No, bro, that's fucking crazy. What the fuck? What's going on to my fucking protagonist?
This place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Louis saving us?
Gallica is the pixie. She sounds familiar. Is that like Mona? Does that not sound like Morgana from P5? Alright, let's see. Expedition 33 writer. He's a writer making war on the painters in the Expedition 33 universe. For real. If it's like in Ghost of Tsushima, the hardest mode makes you die in 2 hits, so it makes the enemies also die in 2 hits. Okay. Interesting. That would be pretty cool for the Regicide mode. High risk, high reward. I have an igniter on my oven. I do not stand by this pro tag. Dude could not fight a granny, right? This man got kicked off a fucking cliff and this is fucking ridiculous. Yeah, switch pro tags. Make the redhead haired girl the pro tag already. But so a couple things there. Apparently, we're human. It looks like we don't have the ears or the horns, like he said. He called us an Elda, so an Elda must just mean human, or is like a slur for human. And the normalcy is the horns or the the pointing ears. And I'm trying to remember the guy in the very beginning cutscene where he said, "Go back to your cesspool where that you came from," or whatever, and he kicked him. Was he also an Elda? I don't remember pointing ears, but I could have not seen the horns. So maybe the Eldas are just treated like complete dog water.
Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached?
Luckily
Well,
enough,
at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
our mission. I'm assuming it has to do with the fucking book, right?
What mission?
Come on! This is no time for jokes. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's
out who
more
we
important
are.
than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
Okay. I don't know what they mean by find out who we are. I'm assuming that's a giant plot point. Also, she looked different in that loading screen. Did you see? She had like a
Think we'll make it?
knight armor or helmet or knight helmet. I'm thinking we should find a place where we can see the whole area. Basic controls: use the left stick to move, hold right trigger while moving to dash, press B to dodge enemy attacks. Some actions you can perform and their corresponding controls are displayed at the bottom of the screen. You can also see the minimap to see which way to go. You can view the tutorials you've seen before in the start menu.
Let's go.
So dashing. Don't really move too extra fast with dash. So this is the cliff that kicked our ass. Let's see, what else do we got? Any hitting items? Wait, I'm sensing something close. Don't move. What the fuck is that?
Watch out!
Sandworm Volmo. Yeah, those look especially dangerous, so watch out. I don't think they've noticed us yet, though. Phase Sight. Press left trigger to use Phase Sight. This ability lets you use Gallica senses in the environment. When you see an enemy you've never confronted before, will show up as unknown. Prepare as best as you can. So that one saw us, right?
Strong ones ahead. We gotta be careful.
Is there like an attack button or something? What the fuck is this? There it is. Oh! Oh!
It's dangerously low.
Oh, hell no! Let's get the fuck out of here. Get the higher ground. Oh my god. He did 93 damage. I didn't think he was gonna beat my ass like that. Fuck. Oh no, that thing's running towards me. Oh god. Oh, thank god. It was on my ass. Oh my gosh, bro. We are getting folded immediately already. What the hell is that?
Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
No. No. Refresh my memory.
What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center.
Okay, so we're trying to pull a Star Wars, get our own like stormtrooper set and walk in.
This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through.
Okay.
Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least.
I was say what? I've never heard
my
that.
Usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
What's the usual spell? Do we get healed? Looks like we got healed.
Right.
Thank God. It's as though music is playing directly in my mind. The effects of Gallica magic is inspiring.
Was the first magic this world ever knew, after all.
Okay.
Makes the road a little easier.
That's cool. That'd be so sick. I mean, they're trying to do that with like Neuralink, right? Like have music play whenever you want. That'd be crazy. I mean, we have headphones, so I'd rather not get an implant, but you know. Let's see. Give that man the magic staff. He cannot use a sword for real. Who the fuck flipped the pyramids, right? They look like they're just upside down. I thought it was like the Teen Titans fucking building at first. Get recruited as a guard. Might as well quit now. The least guard-capable man ever. This guy couldn't wrestle a book from a guy's hands. This guy is not guard material.
Over there.
That's the road, isn't it? What a relief. Grand Trad is already in sight. Grand Trad.
Let's go.
Almost there. Let's keep moving and try to stay out of sight. Okay, we're still injured, so we're fucking hoed if anything touches us. Is that a pack of hyenas? What the hell is that? Let's stay away from that. We can't take any damage.
I don't like this.
Medicinal herb. Okay, can we use that? Because we need it so bad. Hold on. Item. Here we go. Medicinal herb. Yes. Yes. Ooh. Okay. The guy's coming back in with the vocals. I can tell it's the same exact dude. This is bad. Ah, here we go. It's gonna be one of those fucking worms. Yo, why does the CG look terrible for the monster? What is that? They ran out of budget.
8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic.
8 tribes, 3 nations.
The United Kingdom of Uchronia.
Oh, we're in the fucking UK? Oh god, no. Where's my freedom at?
Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built.
So basically, they're all fighting for power and forgot why they united in the first place. That's what it sounds like.
By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
What is up with some of the CG? Like, the walls look like dog shit. What is that? Oh, great seeker, bearer of fantasy and power. It looks like a PS2 wall in my fucking Xbox Series X game. Hear my wish and come forth from my epoch of glory. Couldn't read the rest. I'm too slow. I said, read faster, wimp. That or lay waste to the story. It's up.
Whoa, just look.
Alright, graphics are a lot better right now. No PS2 wall. This kind of reminds me of, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Music from, like, the video games. Oh, bro.
With it, then. Drop the dog. Hang him dead.
Damn.
I've done nothing wrong. Lying dog. Don't try to deny it. You trample the law for the fun of it.
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead.
Misusing an ignite. Oh!
Yeah!
There's no way that
Damn!
anything a parapus said.
Parapus.
Such a shame.
What the hell is a parapus?
Might you spare some coin?
Perry the parapus.
Bless you. Oh,
Careful!
hurry.
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid.
That is how it be sometimes.
Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only Elder here, in the whole city even.
So is the Elder more than just being human? Because I'm pretty sure I saw some other humans in like the cutscene when we were walking the dirt road to the city.
Capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside.
So by tribes, I'm assuming they mean different races, right? I think. Said ads while shitting with the Neuralink. That would be absolutely crazy. What the hell? You're just trying to fucking see in front of you and you got fucking ads while you're just trying to wipe yourself. That'd be crazy word. Man is in the UK and doesn't know how to use a knife. Even worse. They're always making jokes about getting shanked out in the UK and this man can't even pick up a fucking blade. Come on. He's gonna be a guard, let alone a citizen.
Not that it's very balanced. I see more Clamars and Roussants than anyone else.
Clamars and Roussants. I'm assuming that's the horned ones and then the eared ones.
Which means a dopey Elda kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Can he just get, like, I don't know if this is insensitive or ignorant, but can he just fucking get some fake horns and blend in? I mean, I don't know, like, right? Like, if it was that big of a deal, and your mission and life depend on it, would you not just, like, I don't know, chisel them out from a rock and put them on your head with some fucking, like, some clips or some fucking, you know, some glue or some bullshit, right?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Yo, Gossipy Lady is spitting right now. She's just revealing the entire plot right now.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them.
He said, get a cosplay, dude. Exactly. Just dress up, man. Dress for the part. If it's really that much of a big deal for you to not stick out, just go ahead and fit in.
The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Count Luis. So he's a count.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this. We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
Right, so apparently someone attacked the prince and he's dead. Same thing with the king, and Luis is orchestrating all this shit. The hell is this?
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
The son is stricken. Little old scholar. I'm assuming it's that. Is it the one on the fucking flying carpet, or is it the little white thing on the left?
We've done all.
The like bunny rabbit. Oh, it's the bunny rabbit. Flying carpet's a lady.
This affliction. Over 10 years he has languished under this curse.
10 years?
How much longer can his body hold out?
The man's not cursed, he's in a coma.
No doubt His Highness would protest. But since he cannot, we...
Hey, what was that? How much longer can his body hold out? Oh, so like, he's not taking in nutrients and stuff either. His body is, what do they call that? When you're not the king. What's the word? Like when you're so lethargic and can't move. I can't remember right now, but he's been atrophy. He's atrophying.
For the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there?
So this is why we're doing this.
This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
I don't know if you caught that too, but there was a, like a royal staff on the left, and then he also had his crown right above him. His princely crown.
Hey, are you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative.
You gotta go sign up to fight for this country, young one.
Remember,
go!
Nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne.
Okay, well, how the fuck... Well, of course the prince still has a claim to the throne, but if he can't wake up because he's in a coma, right, it doesn't matter.
That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us.
Doesn't make any sense.
Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
Alright. I'm assuming we're gonna meet back with that red-haired girl later on, right? You know where we're going? Feel free to admit that you're lost and ask me for advice. What to know in town? Press RB to open the local map. If you're unsure of what to do, try pressing Y. Gallica always has good ideas, or so she thinks. Press up in safe areas like towns to save your progress.
Whatever will I do?
So up in towns, let's go ahead and save, right? We're level 1 still.
Alright then.
What? Sunlumeo Street? Okay. nothing to do here. It looks like there might be some shops or something. Some bar on the left. What is the yellow? Is the yellow where we're supposed to go? No, it's the glowing icon, isn't it?
Let's go see.
We don't have time for details right now. If you're lost, check your map. Go straight to the main street. You can find a recruitment center.
Whatever will I do?
We're probably just going up.
Ugh, come on.
It's an Eldo. Why is your kind here in the Grand Trad? I have business here. What's wrong with me being here? Isn't it obvious? The church has made it clear. The Eldo wield devilish magic that defies the teachings of sanctism. What? Devilish magic, she says. If you were so magical, I thought you'd have it hard in life. She's aggravating, but let's not cause a scene. So they have devilish magic, apparently. I feel like there's got to be some grain of truth to that. Like maybe they have some sort of latent ability or something. Shady woman. She does look shady. Why she stick out so much?
An elder? Here? You little bastard.
Imbecile of a driver. How long will this take? Can't help but notice we passed the recruitment center back there. I bet I could register for the army faster than this carriage can exit the city, so hurry up before I put a bounty on your horse's head. Damn! Now, sir, please have patience with the royal funeral approaching. Foot traffic is at an all-time high. Alright, so there's a bunch of shit going on here. I hope we do. She was cute.
Look at
Oh,
that.
no.
The new model's out now.
The new
I'd
model.
be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
Man's looking at the new Gucci igniter.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
But that doesn't really, not doesn't make sense, but we just saw the dog-looking person get hung for misusing his igniter. So what the hell's a misuse? Now I want one. I'm not interested. What's a magic igniter?
What's a magic igniter?
See? There's a couple in the window. Like an instrument plays a tune, an igniter casts magic. Pretty hard to come by out in the countryside.
Is it in the bracelets and shit too, or is it only like a wand, you know?
I can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the Magla in the air. Though...
The Magla in the air.
Archmage. Wonders never cease.
Oh.
A fairy and an Elden child. Are you new to our fair city?
Damn. So let's look at her design real quick. I mean, she's got some like face markings that come from her eyes to her cheeks, but she's like starkly white hair and eyebrows, and not only eyebrows but the lashes too, which is kind of crazy. I've never seen lashes be designed as a different color. They're always black.
Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies.
Makes sense. Everyone here looks like a dick.
Ah, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter?
So she might be our merchant. Oh, we'll definitely be seeing a lot of her then. Such wide roads for horse carriages, you could land a helicopter there. He used it in the fridge, not in the oven. Oh yeah, I love the design.
Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This
Damn.
is modeled after the royal scepter.
Yeah, that thing looks
and would
sick.
make the perfect souvenir.
Look at the top of that thing, whatever the scepter, right? It kind of looks like a rib cage around like the jewel in the middle, and then at the same time, it looks like a fucking lance from something like a goddamn Gundam. Like it looks so cool. How much? No thanks, the royal scepter.
The royal scepter?
You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power.
Of course.
More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Invasion from what? What? Because we have 8 different races here. It's not like you're trying to fend off an entirely different race. What, we got aliens up in this bitch?
Now he's dead. No living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king.
True.
You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
100%. I'll keep that in mind. I won't be staying long.
Oh, I don't think I'll be here long.
A word of caution then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Well,
Everyone's got the
was
fit on with the
unnecessarily
lasers.
ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful.
Everyone puts their their coats on their shoulders here. Invasion from the French. Oh, no.
Anyway, you don't have time
Expedition
to hang around chatting with the
33
locals.
Metaphor
We've got a
Refantazio
recruitment office to
collab
find.
when? Alright, let's do it. The French are coming, boys. Batten the hatches.
Let's head there.
Let's go see.
Let's go back looking for the recruitment center. Or get back. Join the army because I looked up to the Lord Luis, but now I get my ass handed to me if I so much as mention it. What's the state army gonna do now? We won't find any decent recruits given the messy state of things currently.
You are.
Oh, the recruitment place? Go down the street towards the cathedral. It'll be in the building on the left. You look to enlist as a soldier? Not like there's any work for elders, I guess. Don't make assumptions. Oh, you think you're better than the grime of Sunshade Road you crawled out of? Damn! You're in for a rude awakening, boy. Man, he went from, like, fucking UK citizen to southern, fucking racist in, like, 10 seconds. You're gonna regret that, boy!
What am I to do?
His Majesty's passing. There's no air either. Discover the royal bloodlines no more. I hope we can avoid a civil war, right? It's gonna be a whole war for the line of succession if it goes that bad. What is this? What is this design? Why do you have an alleyway for a wall? Oh, it's a part of the building. Oh, that's so weird. You're right though, Gui. These freaking streets are insane. And he said the foot traffic is bad, so you can't leave on the carriage? This guy's out of his mind. You could have like 10 carriages on this road and not run into anybody. The Grand Trad Regolith Grand Cathedral. Interesting loading screen. I was hoping we blended with the crowd and no one would notice that you're an Elda, but the people here have sharper eyes than I thought. You don't want to draw attention, but hiding your tribe is only going to make it worse. People may insult you, but do your best to stand tall. So, okay, so we were right. A tribe is your race. And there's 8 races, because they said there's 8 tribes. So there's 8 tribes, or races, and 3 nations. So, descends from where you're from.
Alright.
Easier said than done, I'm sure, but it's for the sake of the mission. And on that note, the recruitment center we're looking for should be just ahead.
What are you playing at?
With the death of His Majesty, the royal bloodline is completely... Seems like the royal funeral will be held here at the Grand Cathedral. It's gonna be here. This is the recruitment center. If they enlist him without any pushback, no wonder the place is going
Now
to
we see the
shit, right?
recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious.
True.
So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead.
So the white-haired girl from earlier who owned the shop, she could see the pixie. I thought the pixie was maybe just like
You got this.
hiding from people, but it looks like everyone can see her. I wonder if she's one of the 8 races, like if pixies are their own race as well, or if she's special in some way.
A blue blood,
Haughty
are
captain.
you? The army's no place for velvet swaddled lordlings. Why are you here?
God, look at his face. Why is he making that face? He's like frowning as he talks.
Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's work.
True.
I'm
He's
looking
fit
to
right now.
enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the guard.
Yeah, he got accepted
where
like
it will be
that.
Your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
What's the bundles in front of the people for? Is that supposed to be cash? Like they're offering money to be in?
Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the guard anymore.
Yo, he's spitting right now. He's cooking them.
But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
I just noticed the guy on the left has like an afro. What is going on?
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next.
Alright. So that dude got recruited. What about us?
I thought your kind was long gone.
Oh, so we're like borderline extinct too. We're endangered. Wow. Okay. So not only do people hate us and treat us like dog shit, but we're also endangered. Alright. Good to know. I find pixies such an underrated race. Imagine a mosquito-sized magic wielder. If fast and good enough with magic, it's like a mosquito-sized gun who's constantly moving, right? Hard to hit. Oh, and she's right there. She's like sitting right next to us, but hiding.
Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those.
Oh my god. The army could use more orphans is crazy.
So, what brings you to enlist?
I fight for change. I need the money. I'm just so bored. I want to fight for change.
I want to fight for real change.
Yeah!
Lofty words for a gutter rat with an empty coin purse, no? So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
Yes, I play a mean tangerine. I'm crazy on the fiddle. I'm stronger than I look. No. Okay, that's just a blatant fucking lie. We're not going with that. You got a sharp mind? I mean, it's possible. I can take a lot of punishment. This guy is a kinky son of a bitch. We don't kink shame, but he is a kinky son of a bitch. Small but quick. I could see that one working. I've always been lucky. Well, I've always been unlucky, so we're not going with that one. I'm small but quick.
Small but quick.
Yes, I could see that. Always the cowards who run the fastest.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, he cooked with that one. He cooked. He cooked.
Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
If you're actually literate is crazy, bro. They treat me like dog shit. Listen to the name of your story protagonist. Can we do Somehotcookies here? Somehotcookies. No! Some hot ass yet again. Well, we named my dude Rico. What do we name the protagonist? We can't do. I mean, we can do cookies. I guess we can do cookies. Yeah, let's do cookies. There you go. Cookies. Confirm. So the name of the protagonist is Cookies. Yes. Like, no, not what you want to eat. Your name,
No,
you illiterate fuck.
We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the guard.
Nice.
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there.
Monster?
As short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment.
No promises. I can take a lot of punishment is crazy, bro. That's what I'm saying. Why would they add that in?
You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guards with an armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission.
We got a commission. Woo!
On your way now. Up to.
Alright, so we got accepted. Now we have to deliver a message to our informant, they said. What a long line. Guess we have no choice but to wait our turn. Right, because we gotta get our igniter and armor or whatever. Anxious Parapus. So Parapus has elongated ears at the top. It said tribes don't matter in the army, but they'll probably put me in the front as a meat shield. Not that I can find better work. Wish I could serve Count Luis. His army's built on merit, so even a Parapus stands a chance.
Let's hurry.
What's the world coming to?
I came to enlist because I heard you can make a quick reeve here. So reeve is the money, but they really make you work alongside creepy Elder. Parapus I can deal with, but Elder are right ominous. So Parapus are also seen as like beneath them. Where'd you hear that? God's own scriptures, that's where. Guess you can't expect an Elder to know shite. Let him say what he wants. Fighting someone like him would just be a waste of energy. True, dude. There's so small tangent. So many fucking people in the world where it's just like, man, just arguing with you is just a waste of time. Like, one, you're not gonna change each other's perspectives when you're like not even open-minded. But two, there's just so many people that are stuck on their own shit, even if it's like actually wrong. It's crazy, bro. It's not even worth arguing with most of the people out there. Whoa. You establishing or enlisting as well. The line starts behind me. If so, or was there something you needed? Are you really a noble? I think you overheard in my interview. Yes, guilty as charged. I am a noble, but just a countryside son of a lord. My family is of no real consequence. As you say, I have my own circumstances. I'm volunteering the fight in order to protect the kingdom, foolish or not.
Whatever.
Unmotivated man. This guy's like pale as shit too. You're so young. Are you enlisting too? But not much choice if you don't have money or a job. Reeve makes the world go round, as it were. True. You want a magic igniter? Join the queue. Cutting's only gonna get you chewed out. I'm cut. What are you cutting in line too? Everyone will get their igniters in order. No one follows directions. Why do only thugs come in here? Alright, so we gotta get in line, or what do we do? I guess, yeah, we just had to talk to him again. Waters Day. What? It's not Wednesday, it's Waters Day.
Sightings.
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What do they call them? Something like,
Humans?
Next!
Another Clamar. Wait. No. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
So we're a pretty big deal everywhere we go.
Move it. There's a priority around here.
Rusante, man? Rusante, so that's the pointy-eared ones?
We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear. Spare off in my hands. Give it here.
Bro, we're all getting the same shit.
Brute force. Crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Ooh.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rusant strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
No fighting in the ranks.
Yeah, he's hot. He's mad.
You alright?
That was terrifying. I had it handled. Thanks.
You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
This guy's treating us nice. I'm assuming this guy's gonna be a part of our crew then, right? I mean, we've seen a lot of him so far. Probably that red-haired girl from the beginning too.
Any harder, please. Here, your igniter.
Cinder igniter, so it's that like pouch thing.
These days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
The thing around his neck is apparently a magic igniter. Oh. The captain I spoke with earlier had one too. They must take on many different forms like the one I saw on Main Street.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
He said pure croissant strength. The French are getting here faster than we thought, It was terrifying. It's probably more in line with the protag. Honestly, yeah, the fucking protagonist, he's not off to a good start, I can tell you that much. Royal Capital Vicinity Map times 1.
That's a real map.
Oh look, they have the Team Titan Fortress right there too.
It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
If it's that impressive, it's kind of curious that they're giving it to every single recruit. You'd think maybe like just higher up recruits or something, you know?
Listen up, striplings.
How do the guards see? That's a great question. I think they just have like 4 little slots to look out of.
Is Captain Klinger. In a
Klinger.
moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
So then it would have been good for us to say we can take a beating. It would have been better to be kinky. No.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Awesome. Okay, that's actually good.
Sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed.
Damn. Oh, the game started in June. Damn. So we're only a month off. Real time.
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come.
Oh, okay.
And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow.
Captain Klinger.
Hey. You awake?
You just told me to go to bed. Nope, I'm asleep.
I'm asleep. Good night.
Haha, very funny. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep.
Okay, well, you're not about to go through training, so you can stare at that wall while I get my sleep in.
I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
Bro, I've gone through something like that before. Like, I moved over to a section of Arizona that was very, like, same as me, because I'm Mexican. Very Mexican heavy. But then there were just people that were just outright racist to a bunch of us, like, in public. And I was like, wait, what is going on? Because, like, bro, like, 90% of us are Mexican, and then, like, the two other people that weren't were just out in the open public, like, in a Walmart, just saying the most heinous stuff. I was like, what's happening here? Like, what is it just accepted? Like, no one cares? Said, how did the guards see? No one questions the pixie following? Exactly. That's why I'm like, maybe she's only able to be seen by certain people, and maybe the merchant with the white hair was like a certain like power level or something to see her. Either that, or no one has any awareness. Because I think it'd be pretty, I don't know, like, wouldn't that be like a security issue, having like a pixie just coming around into your barracks and learning all this information? Let's just say it's an enemy pixie, right? And then they can see all your plans, how many people you have, where you're moving your troops. I mean, it's a big deal. That's just how it is. It never gets easier. I mean, I don't know. I guess that's just how it is. You can't change other people.
That's just how it is.
Well, I don't think that should be how it is.
And that's fair, but I mean, how are you going to change it?
Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
Burned down the village? Damn. I did not think about it. That was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but still, the prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him.
So the prince took us in? How? Isn't he like... Because we're 18. They said the prince was in a coma for 10 years. So the prince took us in when he was 8? How does that even fucking work?
Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
No!
Sure, I guess.
Oh, I said sure, damn. I pressed A trying to skip the dialogue, but there was an option to choose,
I gotta
so...
say, I've been curious. Thanks.
It has like a lock on it, though. Like a latch.
It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination.
See, I thought this was humans at first, but people accept each other and no soul was born into discrimination? Yeah, I guess that is a fantasy book. I guess this is an actual fantasy book.
So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over.
I mean, you would think so, Gallica. You would really think.
There is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor.
Megapolis is a crazy word.
Towers
that sounds made up.
That reach the heavens. safe nights with no dark
skyscrapers.
shadows, busy streets well traveled, and in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Whoa. I see. No magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy.
Doesn't it?
But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world.
It's strange to feel envious of a fictional world that has so many layers just in itself. Like, there's so many places I wish I could visit or like see on like even like the big screen on a movie, right? Like when you're reading a book or when you're playing a video game, you're just like, oh man, it would be so cool to like be able to visit a world like this or see a place like this or interact with people or objects like this.
Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own?
Right, she is tiny.
Well, guess I'll just read more later.
Hit the gym, Gallica. Be able to turn some pages on your own. A pixie gym would look crazy. Like, imagine they just have a gold gym just dedicated to pixies. Record the events thus far. So what, save? Yep, save. Fantasy for real. That's what I'm saying. Day 3, Arbor's Day. So Water's Day I can see as Wednesday. What the hell would Arbor's Day be? Thursday, I guess?
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk.
Why you talking like that, bro? You're 8.
I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down.
Yeah, his haircut is giving me very feminine vibes with that, like it going inwards towards his head.
You okay?
Who does that?
Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is
shit.
much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes.
So the sickness is already like in him at this point.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it.
What struggles, bro? You're 8 and you're a prince. What is going
You'll be a
on?
hero. Trust me.
I mean, yeah, he's got the like sickness thing going on, but damn. It's like the roots of a plant.
I won't give up either. Trust me.
He looked like a girl when he was in a coma. I mean, I feel like less so than he does when he's a kid. Like, he really does look very feminine in that flashback. He has a dress here too, no, right? It even looked like he was wearing like black leggings or something. It's crazy. Not crazy, but like just very feminine. Why are they covering their mouths? What are they scared? They don't want to breathe in the dust? What's going on?
until arrival at the northern border fort. 1 day remains.
That's creepy. What the hell? That was ominous. I wonder how far we've come. Let's find our destination, the northern border fort. World map. You can view information about your surroundings on the world map. Use left stick to highlight the location you want to learn about, then press A.
This place here.
This is where we came from. Damn, this map is huge. Damn. It's very big. Pause. This is a huge map, bro. Holy. Alright. So, that was the campsite. A land used as a rest camp by armies who are en route to the northern border
This
fort.
place. Hold on. This place here.
This is our caravan.
This place here.
A fortress built to defend Grand Trad during the Annex War. After long disuse, it's now manned due to frequent monster or unmanned or now manned. Sorry,
Hey,
I took
don't
the first
forget.
time. The northern border fort. This is where our contact should be. So hopefully we can find him quick. Got it.
Okay then.
All we can do for now is rest. You know, big day tomorrow. Map looks great at least. Yeah, it does. It's huge.
Transporting the new recruits
Looks
arrives
hand
at
drawn.
its
Awesome.
destination.
So this is the prince then. Prince with the sickness, the little like root
The northern
vines going
border
3D.
fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Alright. Let's do it. Let's do it to it. Captain Klinger.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield.
Makes
the
sense.
call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
A world with no magic, a world with only one tribe. It's hard to explain.
It's hard to explain.
Some kind of fantasy novel, you said. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches.
Yep.
Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king.
It's a croissant
Keep
soldier.
your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Damn, bro. It's just two homies talking about their ideas. Man, I don't want to hear that bullshit. The croissant soldier is crazy for that.
Nobody asked you. Something to say? Go on. I'm
Yo, the
listening.
French are crazy in this game. I apologize for him? Hell no. Is it a fight you want? Yeah!
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman. Well, Clamar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
So Clemar is not at the top? I thought the Clemars were at the top, the horned ones. I guess the croissants are at the top.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all.
He said croissant soldiers are so angry, right? So far, they've been the most antagonistic, just like get in your face and angry and just kind of lash out. I wonder if like they just run hot, right? Like they have an anger gene in them or something. I don't know.
My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
Leon Stroll. I'm Cookies.
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
It's nice to see someone with, like, open-mindedness, right? In the sea of just absolute insufferable assholes in the capital, there's one good guy out of everyone, but I guess that's why he's gonna be our party member, right?
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meat...
Someone, help!
What's up with all this glowing stuff in the air? Is like no one seeing this? Oh, maybe this is the Magler or whatever that the pixie was talking about.
Is
Gallica.
that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Hey, man, come on. I need to know something, please.
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
You know something I just noticed? I don't know if it's intentional or not. You can't tell what species somebody is when they have a helmet on. Right? So you kind of are all equals on the battlefield, kind of like Leon was saying.
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death.
They're attacking already, one of the other two nations.
Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
Of course. I gotta stay in the back, you know, I gotta make sure that he's aight, you know, I can't let him die here on my
you
watch.
want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause?
Of course.
The guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's royal army. Swallow your fear, fight with pride, and we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a pretty good speech. Swallow your fear, fight with pride, and we'll have medals by tomorrow. That's kind of tough. I'm not gonna... yo, Captain Klinger kind of cooked with this one. I'm not gonna lie. They're envious baguette soldiers. They're more famous.
Right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it.
Hell
Let's
no.
go.
So that's what it is. Captain Klinger is... He's got a silver tongue, right? He makes others do the work. He hangs back, and he kind of gets all the glory after his soldiers do the tough parts.
Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward to the fort, then.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, so far the croissants are definitely the most angry and the most envious.
I've got a bad feeling about that. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Yeah, someone already shit themselves, Gallica. It's not, you know, it's different, but we gotta get used to it.
Did something happen? Wait, is that a fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
It's about time someone noticed her. Yep, just over there. She's with me. I don't see a fairy.
Fairy? I didn't see a fairy.
Are you really trying to play that card now? He just saw you talking to me. And I have a name, you know. If you're gonna call me anything, call me Gallica.
Oh, I just noticed she has her helmet on now. From the loading screen.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Bro, she was literally on the desk in front of me as I was sleeping. And she was in the interview process. She was not well hidden.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Oh, what a feeling when you're dancing on the
I'll
ceiling.
follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment.
Armchair
and head
general
onwards
is
prepared.
crazy. Armchair general is great. I fucking love that. That's beautiful.
I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough.
Damn, throw him under the bus
just
immediately.
Stay behind me and you'll be all right.
She said, yeah, he's a commoner.
I swear I won't let you die.
Aw.
I'm with you.
Comrade, new ally Stroll. They don't call him Leon, they call him Stroll. Okay. Stroll, a brave fighter trying to conceal his nobility, has become your ally.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone.
First dude who questions it, right? It's about damn time.
I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope.
Alright, imagine he's fucking dead or something, came all the way over here and recruited in the army for no reason. And I'm assuming if they're not looking for us already just because we're an Elda, they're going to be looking for us if we, you know, are turncoats and run away after we find out he's dead or something. Well, this is an unexpected turn of events, but don't lose sight of our mission, okay? Allies inside here? Yep, that's my guess. Somehow we've got to find them. We're running with such purpose. What was that you were talking about? You said something about your ally. Oh, it's nothing. I was just worried about the soldiers inside. But whatever the case, the situation concerns me too. Let's go inside. They're fighting in there already, damn. Damn! They're getting got. So is it actually the other soldiers or is it the monsters? Oh, yeah, I would count that as a fucking monster, alright.
There it is.
Oh.
That's
it's got like
human.
A human? I thought that's what they were saying when they got cut off, but damn. Humans are monsters. Okay. So this is literally Metaphor is like the best name for this game right now is what I'm saying. Oh wow. Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
Oh. Damn it.
Damn, this is horrific. So many dead. Grius, I hope you're safe. So Grius is his name. There's no time to waste. If we look, we may find some that still draw breath. And so it kind of looked like it had like 6 feet or something. All the feet had blades, and then like the chest was like a heart or something like that. To see soldiers. None of them are breathing. Damn, we're too late, but there might be others. Let's keep searching. Oh, what the fuck? What is that? We got company. It's like an egg. It's like a fucking hatchling with an arrow through it. What's the deal with this one? It feels similar to the monster from earlier. It's smaller, but it's a human too. It looks like we're gonna have to fight it. What if it's a human? Do we even stand a wait? If it's a human, do we even stand a chance? All the more reason that we can't just let it be. Trust me, I have some history with them.
What do you think?
Besides, our only hope right now is to join forces and strike as one. Would you not agree? I agree. I'm glad you still got your wits about you. With you here, we might have a chance to get through this. Look, we don't stand a chance against that thing if we attack it separately. We can only fight it if we work out a plan together.
Take care of it, please.
Understand? The two of us working as one. I'll trust your judgment on the timing of the attack. Squad battles. Press Y to engage in a squad battle alongside your allies. You press Y anytime, but if you use X attacks to stun the enemies first, you'll start the battle with an advantage. Stay on the offensive by continually attacking with X to deplete the enemy's breakage gauge and appears next to them, eventually stunning
Things will be fine.
Okay, so the yellow is the stun, and then Y is like to attack. Stunned an enemy. When engaging in a squad battle against a stunned enemy, one party member will perform an advantageous initial attack. In addition, enemies remain stunned at the start of the battle. Be sure to take advantage of this. Interesting. Squad battles. In squad battles, press X to attack with your equipped weapon or Y to use skills, which consume MP. Performing an action will expand the turn icon seen on top of the screen. When all turn icons are consumed, the opponent round begins. Okay, so there's no turn setting. It's just a turn between those little icicles at the top. Melee wield arms, skills call power, pass our turn, which is crazy, guard, and items.
Let's go.
What's the power? This fire? Okay. Homo Oppo is his name. Homo Oppo. Unscathed Triumph, and you get bonuses for that. Okay.
Looks like we're safe.
Music's pretty good. Whew. Pulled through somehow. We're still alive. That's all I could ask. Let's press forward until we while we still can. Oh my gosh, my reading is terrible today. But when isn't it, right?
Wait.
Another egg boy.
Be careful.
There's another one. If it spots us, it can get nasty. We have the element of surprise. We can catch it off guard if we strike now, right? Sneak attacks on enemies. If you manage to successfully attack an enemy without being seen using X, there's a chance their entire break dodge will deplete at once for an instant stun. Ah.
Let's push through.
There we go. Got it.
Stay calm, everyone.
Let's just do a melee. So right now, oh shit. Right now, Leon doesn't, like, it doesn't matter. What do you call it? I don't attack for him. I don't choose for him.
Still up?
There we go.
Let's catch up, bro.
Okay.
Not flawless this time, though.
Not bad at all.
Level up. We got +1 strength. Raises physical attack damage. You still have points remaining. End allocation anyways. You will retain any enemy's points. Wait, what? Oh, we get a point to put wherever we want. Oh. So we get a level up bonus, and then we get points per level up to where we want it to go. That looks useful. The singer for the music is special for sure, bro. He's going crazy. Lowers damage sustained from enemies. That might be good. I don't know if this is a game where, like, if the protagonist dies, that's the only thing that matters. It might be. That's how Persona games usually are. So let's get our, let's get that up. Endpoint allocation, yes. Because I think Persona 5 and Persona 4 and 3 were like that. As long as the protagonist stays up, you're good, but and the party members can die, but if your protagonist dies, then it's up.
Hey, something.
Medicinal herb, that's good. And there you go. I just think this is good as he can.
This is our chance.
Stay calm, everyone.
What's the dog doing?
Fire.
There we go. Cooked his ass. Another unscathed triumph. Oh, we didn't get any XP for that. Oh my god.
I think we're in
Probably
the
shouldn't have used magic there then. Proceed further into the fort. He's still breathing, but he's badly wounded. But Elda, don't bloody touch me. I'm bad in a spot without you making it worse. Wow. He said, I'd rather die than have you touch me. That monster showing up was your fault, wasn't it? Bad luck follows you people. Of course this is how it ends. Damn it all to bloody hell. So this game is obviously gonna heavily be like a metaphor for like racism and you know, classism essentially.
Run.
You're so young, a fresh recruit. Get away from here now. The thing is up ahead. There's still more soldiers alive, right? We can't just run and leave them be. But you like the monster. We can't just put away. Stay away from that thing. Let's do it. He's not here either. Where could he have gone? Ah, damn Delta. I knew the fort was cursed. You're why the horrors attacked. Calm down. It's not his fault the human appeared. You must know that surely. But everyone's dead. They all had families. Help me, Elda. I don't care anymore. I don't wanna die.
Damn it.
Damn it, we're too late. Item.
Great find. Keep it.
Did I miss something? Is there like a doorway or something? Oh, there was.
Hold on.
Wait. This kind of looks like the roof of the castle from Kamoshida from Persona 5. I wonder if it's actually a reused asset or if I'm just like, you know, same art style, castle type beat, you know? You too, perhaps you're searching for someone? That's right. I thought as much, now it makes sense. Why hide this from me? I trust you had a good reason. Well, to tell you the truth...
What?
That cry, is that a human from earlier? Ah, shit. Here we go. It sounded like it came from the top of that tower. Maybe there are still soldiers fighting in there. We'll handle our personal matters later. Rescuing any survivors takes precedence. To the top of the tower.
Let's hurry.
Okay, so there are hidden items. Oh shit, I didn't see this one. No, it got me!
This won't stop us.
Nice dodge.
Oh, good dodge.
I could get you with that.
Let's burn this one. If you're attacking this dungeon, you'll be forced into a squad battle that begins on the enemy's turn, which is dangerous.
Let's go. Burn!
And that was enough. Good, didn't do too bad. And unscathed, so we got the bonus. It's like 1 point in everything, but it is what it is. So there are hidden items, which is good to know. Broken igniter, probably something we can sell as a treasure icon. That's the door we came from, so this door is probably explorable here. Oh, that's a tooth! That's the tooth! We got him! The tooth boy from the brightness settings. Homo Tenta. Set fire on it. Resistant.
Good one, Stroll.
Oh! Tooth decay. There we go. Now he's using his fire. Good. Nice. Get the tooth boys out of there. Almost level 3.
I think we're in the clear.
It's kind of hard with like the camera angles because it doesn't pan fast, you know. Trying to get to some enemies and like move around them so we can use the break dodge and like get them with the sneak attack is kind of hard.
Push through. Okay, this could be
There we go.
all we've got.
Opening volley, you love to see it.
Let's go.
Let's save some MP.
The power of
There we go. Ah, we didn't get him good enough, but he's stunned. We're good. We're good. Oh, we're not good. Oh, Jesus. 30 damage. Okay. This music is crazy, bro. The music choice is wild. Item over here. Old coin, another sellable. There we go. Oh, we isolated him. He's it's not both the dogs, it was just him. Okay. Hit level 3. Let's get another point. Oh, we accidentally no. Where's that one? Okay, I want to get another one on endurance here.
Careful, we've got company.
Let's push through. We have the edge.
And we'll win this.
Yeah, we should just be able to auto these guys down. The dogs are weak enough, it looks like. Dude is making an enchant.
There's no way.
Man is reading the fucking Necronomicon or some bullshit while he's just reading the lyrics off.
Looks like we're safe for now.
Another dog.
Okay, let's give this all we've got.
Oh, 2 of them. This one they didn't get isolated.
The power. Let's wrap this up.
Nice.
No AoE, so he's gonna get us. Oh, he was stunned. Oh, got his goofy ass. Yeah. Ragged
Wish
fur.
every fight was that easy, eh?
Well, oh, there was a tooth hiding there. I didn't even see him.
We'll win this.
You're here?
Nice. Beautiful. Tooth be gone.
I think I'm getting used to this.
That'll do it.
A Magla pill. So that's gotta be for MP, right? Let's go ahead and how do we save again? Can't save. I think it was supposed to be up on D-pad, but it doesn't matter. It didn't let us save right there. The roof is just up ahead. Might have a moment. If I'm honest, I have my doubts there could be survivors facing that monster together and may not even save anyone at that point. I'm going to do it anyways. It's a noble thing to do. Isn't that just throwing your life away? Why do it if it's possibly for nothing? Because if there's a chance that there's even one survivor, then it will be noble. I'll not be the noble who runs away. Not this time. I could never live with myself. This time. And you plan to forge ahead despite the risk. I take it you refuse to die until you found whoever it is you're searching for. There's no turning back.
Leave it to me.
There's no way I'm running from this now, I see.
I'm heading out.
Well then, lend me your strength. There we go. Dun, 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 dun.
What do you think?
Feeling, I knew it. That human from earlier is up there. What should we do? Give me a minute.
You're
Can we
right.
save now? Cannot save. Ooh, I don't want to redo this though. Maybe we should use some of our items then. Oh, not that. Items. Medicinal herb. Let's top us up. And then Magla pill, 20 MP. I don't know. I feel like we go without it. I feel like we go without it. Fairy Saber. Wait, she's got a sword? Is used for Gallico only, so she's a party member. It says guide right now, but it says that she has a sword. Fairy Saber. Fairy's clothes. Yeah, she's got her own gear. Tiny charm that fairies carry. Gallico only. Alright, let's do this.
Ready? Yep.
The human from earlier is up ahead. Try not to do anything rash. Okay, here we go. Damn! A bunch of them got.
Damn. Such tremendous power.
It's horrible. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Oh, it's disgusting. It's a human.
have to hold it off somehow.
Damn, this thing's crazy. Peril.
Damn humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
No, the mission depends on our survival. I guess use our abilities, right?
Fire!
1 damage! Oh, we're hoed.
You're mine!
3, he did a lot better, I can tell you that much. Wing beat.
Oh, please!
27, and it does wind attack. We're getting kind of folded right now.
What's going on? It didn't even flinch!
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this!
Homo Gorleo. 1 damage again.
Power of fire!
Well, we definitely have to heal. Oh, we got 2 attacks? Oh, we're getting hosed.
How is it this strong?
What more can I do? The prince is my best friend. I need to save him. I can't die in a place like this. And yet...
You two run!
But...
Above all else, I am a noble, and a noble defends his people, no matter the cost.
Damn, what a homie.
If you would repay me, then live.
Ooh.
Forgive me.
Oh.
What? No! Please, say something!
Okay, so obviously scripted, but
Don't be
damn.
a fool. Just run for it.
Oh, fate-saddled child.
Oh, we're gonna awaken our persona.
Thy fate is
I guess that makes sense.
Thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in
Bound
this
for the
moment.
throne.
Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
Oh. Okay, so that's what we saw from the intro. We got a Gundam, baby! So this is like fantasy setting. Persona's like a cognition-based apparition, Pokemon-style type beat. This is just like a summon. Like you, because did he turn into this? Or is this like his stand? Like JoJo's?
What is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
No, we turned into this. Ah. Sick. Does deals weak wind damage to one enemy. D? Weak HP recovery for one ally.
Wind.
All right. That did
There we go. Oh, we've got like engravings all over us. Kind of reminds me of what like the prince has, except his looks like a poisonous thorn or something. My own power doesn't even compare. What's more, it can use magic despite its lack of an igniter. And we resist it. Nice. Melee's still pretty.
Okay?
Does a lot.
If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Attacking weak points. Certain enemies are weak to certain affinities. After you've hit one of these weaknesses, the word weak will be displayed. Hitting an opponent's weakness or scoring a critical hit against the enemy. Wait, a critical hit against them will only decrease the turn icon by half. Oh, interesting.
Looks like it mainly attacks with the head wings and blade feet. We can target those.
So there's the leg, there's the wings. So the legs would be like its physical attacks, and the wings would be its wind attack, right? Well, the wind attack doesn't do as much, so we want to focus the legs. And now instead of the magic, it's now called Archetype on Y.
Scour.
That's it. Stay on it.
Go. Let's do a physical attack on the legs. Not enough. Probably should have done another one. Gets 2 turns. Alright, so let's do another archetype attack on the leg, and then we'll heal ourselves.
I will fight by this power.
124. Okay, so we can wait till like the last second to heal then. Devour. Eat one of these apples on his fucking vines.
Wait, what?
Damn!
It's eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough. It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do.
So let me guess, we have to target the apples then.
I can't believe it's
Let's go.
body.
Hold on.
Can you knock
Yep,
those
the
apples
apples.
off? Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Seeker. Scour.
Would a physical be a weak point for the apples? Alright, let me try it.
Come forth, royal soul.
I can't. Oh wait, I can't. I was pressing the wrong button like an idiot. So they made his attacks do less and less damage twice now.
I think we'll regret it.
It went from like when we evolved or whatever, got our persona, it went down to 14, and now he's doing like 7.
Maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this?
Have Gallico knock down apples to keep the foe from healing? Yes. So this is kind of like the system we saw in Persona 5 Royal. There were, I guess, different win conditions or things that you could do to have the boss get like nerfed in your battle, like a major nerf. I think we saw it a little bit in P5, but Persona 5 Royal had it in I think every boss.
Understood. Leave it to me.
So this game's gonna implement that more as well. Okay.
Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in
This
there.
time it had no drawback, but I wonder if there's gonna be like, oh, you gotta keep it from noticing her so that she can do that action you want, right? Kind of like it did in Persona 5 Royal.
Wind.
There we go. Wing beat. It's the singer reincarnating, going the enemy away. I'm Gallico. What the hell's going on?
Let's
right?
By this power. Scour.
So we got some sort of power. I wonder where this guy is supposed to originate from, because we understand and to a point we know where like the Persona one comes from, but this one just feels like so out there.
A tough one.
Wait, are we supposed to be? We're supposed to be hitting the legs, aren't we? Oh no, the legs are gone. The legs are gone. We're good. We're good.
Scour.
Just hit the main guy. We're almost done with them. There we go. We did it. Should be a level up too. It says experience and A experience and then mag. What is mag? Raleo's apple.
Okay.
We ranked up the persona too, or whatever they call it in this game. We didn't get a point to allocate on this one. We just automatically did it. Oh, there it is. Now we did. Let's keep getting the endurance up.
True power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used? You
Apparently the hero's spirit.
Your body was... It was crazy! Look, that stroll guy is still alive!
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
The grizzled soldier.
Grius! Oh, thank goodness you're alive!
Gallica!
Allies united. Make your contact in the northern border fort.
The one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about.
Ah, so the smell of blood attracts humans.
The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Damn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn,
so they know.
Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
So they got fucking FaceTime over there. So the mirror lies the prince deep in the slumber in the hidden village.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse. So killing him is the only way to lift it.
So he did do that.
You're just gonna crown a new king.
Who's Luis? Kill him. Can someone catch me up?
Can someone
Valid.
catch me up here?
Oh, come on, I need to know this. Oh, here we go. Whoa.
About 15 years ago,
he's got an entourage.
A child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nations had.
Bro, look at his fucking igniter on his chest, dude. That thing is huge. It's fucking gigantic.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guiaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
I wonder if there's any, like, reason why his horns are, one, longer, but then two, they're blackened at the tips, too.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected.
Yeah, there were. There were a bunch of them.
How can they still trust him after all that?
They don't know, somehow.
Cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, but the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even
So he's a
you're
villain who
that
can
worried
back
about
it up.
him, this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
Yeah, it's just snooping there, acting
So that's your
unconscious.
game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want
Right.
my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help.
Honestly.
Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
So he's gonna be like our leader?
We have to.
Quest start. Save the prince from death's curse. Save the prince from the curse and defeat Luis Guiaburn, the treasonous fiend who not only attacked the prince but murdered the king. Deadline unknown. Rank of, what is that, fucking 7? Rank 7 out of 10?
Luis will also be at the royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. I'm counting on you.
Comrade, new ally Grius. Grius, the battle-hardened veteran, has become your ally.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Now,
Yeah, we got a little party
we should
now.
finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like
Having
no
the
beast
monster
I've
be
ever
called
seen.
human is crazy.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them.
Ah,
They're no simple
makes
beast.
sense.
All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
Tell me more about
I want
the
to hear
mission.
about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet.
I wonder if we're actually going to be able to do it.
Luis has a lot of public favor behind him.
This guy seems like the main
He's the only man with the
antagonist.
wit and war power to bring down humans.
I can't
The
see anyone else
military's
being
power is
bigger
to
and
stop
badder
them,
than him as of
so
right
he
now,
plays
right?
savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him.
We just
Right?
have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
Interesting. I'm curious to see how that plays out. Dude, there's no way the assassination attempt works. A fire should be, a fire should keep the really dangerous stuff away. What was the power in you, I wondered? Rhea seemed to know something about it. Well, hey, I say use it or lose it. That said, let's take a rest for the day. Let's take the rest of the day off, huh? Yeah, let's get some rest. I want to talk some more. Sure, if you want, but let's take a break eventually, okay? You've done a fine job delivering that message, lad. It's finally time for us to act for His Highness. Ah, you want to ask about the power, don't you? I had a question of my own. You seem to know a great deal about the royal family. Before you infiltrated the army, who were you? Nothing but a mercenary, and yet His Majesty gave me the honor of being His Highness and Princess Tutor in swordplay. The night of the attack, I was there. Truly, that's incredible.
Got it?
It's getting late. We can talk details tomorrow. I'm one of the few stories to swap. I like to hear how the Sanctum is faring myself, but as it stands, I'm in need of some shut-eye. Never in my life have I witnessed anything like that power you use. Tell me it's some sort of magic? No, I suppose it couldn't be. Not the igniters we were supplied with, at least. Yours was broken in the commendation. In the commotion, besides. I said commendation. Commotion. Incredible. If only I'd had that kind of power back then. Apologies, I'm just thinking out loud. Today's been trying for both of us. Let's get some rest.
You know...
Let's take the day off. Alright. Good, I'm pooped. So that was Idols Day. We're still on Late Night Idols Day. What's the next day called?
Can't sleep? Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through. Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
I know, I'm not tired. The ground makes a poor bed.
I know, I will.
I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant? I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed. I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
A little bit. I don't mind a little danger. It's not your fault. It kind of is your fault.
I mean, it is kind of your fault.
Wow! Way to twist the knife. Look, I can't fight with you, but as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can. You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you.
Well, I've got a fucking Gundam at my disposal, so I would say it's pretty special.
Catching up on reading.
Oh, she wants us to read more of the book.
If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames. But it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can.
Gui said I can't sleep because someone keeps waking me up. No, the protagonist is in bed, like facing the wall, trying to go to bed, or just always has his eyes closed, and Galka's like, "Hey man, why don't you get your bitch ass up and read some more of that book, alright? He can't sleep anyways."
Good night.
Oh my gosh. Galaka's actually trolling. What the fuck is that? What is going on? What is this? What the fuck was that? What the hell is this?
Well, hello.
Oh my god.
Nice to meet you.
It's their velvet room.
I've been waiting. And now you've acquired a most interesting power.
Yep, it's their velvet room, I'm pretty sure.
You truly are an intriguing one.
Oh, he's one of the, what the thing that Stroll is. What is it? I forget what they're called.
Fascinating. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you.
So we gotta read.
Moore, and I am the humble
More.
author of the novel we've been reading.
Ah.
You stand now in my study. Quite something, isn't it? A hall of wisdom purpose-built for the research of certain powers.
Is Moore's voice the ones that was for Scheming Man? It might have been, right?
I call it academia. Alas,
this game is a trip for real.
It is a library.
It's funny for
His
sure.
most merciful Majesty saw fit to lock me in this place.
Imprisoned in a library. His most merciful Majesty saw fit to. So he got locked here by who? To research the powers. So that's gonna be for the personas that we have, or the hero's spirit, whatever it's called. Cat. Yeah, we got a kitty. Hey, what's going on, Nathan Rose? It's been a minute, man. How you been, Nathan Rose? Hold on one second. Just had something pop up on my thing here. Sorry about that. Got something that just popped up on my computer. I don't know what the hell it is. How's it going? It's been a while. It's been great, man. Glad to have you around. How's it been going? I saw you got that award. Put up some layups. You've been rocking it over there.
I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies.
So he's like in a secret location, but somehow he can reach us when we read his book.
I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind. So, what would you say to an alliance?
Kind of alliance.
What kind of alliance?
There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened to. I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magna within.
So I'm wondering, since we have like a persona,
a mystic, long-hidden art. Now the stuff of legend. What I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes. Okay, so if we have an archetype, I would assume someone like Luis would also have an archetype then, right?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect.
A spirit of heroic virtue. Okay. Says, you got one more year? Nice, dude. You're almost there. You're almost out. You're almost out. You're about to make it. But trust me, it gets harder. At least it feels like it does. Oh yeah, have you seen any of the TikToks? No, I have not. I have not seen any.
Often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth. However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery. In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals. I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
Okay, so basically, as long as we help him, like, research this stuff, he'll, like, try to help us with knowledge and maybe even branch out. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
The bargain is struck then.
Hold on. Okay. I heard a voice from somewhere.
The scholar in search of utopia. More. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker.
Virtue of the
Nurture thy
seeker.
bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Okay. Ah! New bond. Rank
Now
1.
let's see
1,
what
2, 3,
manner of
4,
story
5,
you'll
6,
weave.
7, 8. So there's 8 levels, it looks like. The party can now study the Seeker once unlocked in Academia. Bright-eyed student allows the party to change between archetypes once unlocked in Academia. Okay. Whoa, what the fuck is this? Confirm. It consists of the heroic embodiment of the Seeker from More. More is the first of your followers, people that support your quest and steadfast allies that you can grow closer to. Strengthening your bonds with your followers will lead to unlocking various abilities that can change and shape the shape of your journey. Oh my gosh. More is just the first of many, so keep an eye out.
We'll meet again, I'm sure. Here's to our joined path, and the thrills that yet lie ahead.
Shake on it, obtained a follower. Okay, interesting.
The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
Flames Day, early morning.
Already then?
Alright. Said all, you should check out the TikTok. Yeah, I'll check them out eventually, my man. I have a radio station podcast on the Google Drive. It's called NR25FM. Okay. Interesting. A radio station podcast on your drive. Do you send it out anywhere? Like, do you have it on, like, YouTube or something? Oh, yeah, I'm playing some MK11. Yo, MK11 was a vibe. My favorite MK of, like, modern titles has to be MK9, though. MK9, I was, like, so addicted to that game.
From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
Alright.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Lads, you'll
They'll
be
never see us coming.
A trial by fire. But the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
For sure.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path. Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable. Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something special, then.
Don't forget, one wrong move and I'll cut you down.
So he's still skeptical.
I'm watching you.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, all right?
Oh, we're back in our regular clothes, too.
Right.
Just noticed.
Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
Alright, so we're here.
This place.
That's the mine shaft. They're called the Nord Mines, apparently. Going through them would put us near the capital, it seems.
That being the case...
The road should take us to the Grand Trad.
Alright.
We'll check for a way around. Next stop, Grand Trad. So let's go there, then. The Nord Mines are full of complex paths. We can go through them to approach the capital undetected. We're going through the Nord Mines. Are you ready? Let's do it.
Good.
We should hurry. Our focus is on making it to the royal capital. Said, no, I don't have it up on YouTube yet. I don't even use it.
Located
Been listening to a song from
Grand
the
Trad.
Demon Hunters.
It is resource-rich with
So
magma
oh, okay. I've heard them making noise. I don't know what it's from, though. Is it a show?
But the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
There we go. So we're on our way. Making it to the Nord Mine. The mine's entrance should be just up ahead. Don't stray off the path.
Huh?
What
happened?
Oh shit. Fuck. I didn't see the choice. What's the matter? Did your wounds reopen? I may be imagining it, but I can't help but feel like we're being watched. Huh. This deep in the wilderness, though? Couldn't be. Sorry, I'm just on edge.
Let your guard down.
Looking for an opening to escape? Don't forget I have my eye on you.
Look at that!
Hey, look up in the air. The large bird is known as a corvo. It stalks its prey from the sky, then goes in for an ambush. So what now? Like we needed another addition to our list of problems. Maybe we can hide and wait it out? No, we need to keep moving. We're already low on time as it is. Besides, let me guess, you can move much faster. If I died back there and you didn't need to keep an eye on me. Come on, have a little faith.
Let's go.
Should I? If you're truly worthy, then demonstrate it. We need to move. Don't fall behind.
What's wrong?
So it snaps me back into place. Corvos are over there. Blue moss. That sounds wild. Blue moss. Hold on, there's some wild dogs over there. Hundos. The beast hunting packs. Should they come at us together, we'll be overwhelmed if we're not careful. Can't give them the chance to surround us. We need to find a different path for now. Why do you hesitate, lad? Just a pack of wild dogs, barely worth a moment's worry for someone such as you. Really? You still don't get it. So be it. Seems you need an impromptu lesson on the basics of combat. Pay attention, as the subject affords few mistakes. First, take a good look at your foes. Consider, is this your first meeting, or are they already familiar with them?
Got it?
Once you've assessed their strength, prepare your next move. If they're stronger, approach them with caution. If they're weak, cut them down quickly. Now size up the hundo. What do you make of it? It's weaker. Indeed, you slipped enough death script at the fort, so this should hardly be a challenge. Sizing up enemies. Press left trigger to activate face sight and identify an enemy's strength via their color. Lower level enemies will glow blue, enemies of the same level will glow yellow, and higher level enemies will glow red. Unknown enemies will appear white. When you have leveled up to a point where you think you could overpower certain enemies, you can simply approach the enemy to see if their colors change. When engaging a weaker foe, clear your mind and simply do what must be done. Put them to the sword. Defeating weaker enemies. Weaker enemies can be defeated quickly with a simple X attack. In addition, being attacked on the field by a weaker enemy will not force you into a squad battle, but the protagonist will take damage. If you press left bumper when a cursor is over an enemy, you can lock onto that enemy. That enemy will always be in view and you can easily close the distance by attacking. Ah, so that might fix the camera problem that I was talking about earlier in the dungeon. Okay. It's a film on Netflix. Ah, such subtle foreshadowing, right? Oh yeah, I have epic news. I'm going out with your nans on Sunday. Hey, that's good to hear, Nathan Rose.
All right.
Understood. Now try it for yourself, lad. So here's the Fey vision. They're all blue. And we can strike them down with X. Nice. And we still get like the X heal stuff. That's actually pretty cool. It reminds me of I don't know if you guys played Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, but when there's like really weak Pokemon out there, you can just send your guy to go out and battle them without entering like a full turn-based battle state. And it kind of reminds me of that. Okay. That's pretty good. Ah, that's right. I have one more rule for you to keep in mind.
Got it?
Never drop your guard, even against weaker foes. On the battlefield, fortunes can turn if you let them up for even a moment. Should it happen, change your tactics and fight together as one. Stay calm and you'll be fine. Press Y to initiate squad battle against an enemy on the field. If you use Y to initiate squad battle on an enemy after depleting its break odds with X attacks, the battle starts with great advantage in your favor. However, if you're attacked by an enemy stronger than you, you'll be forced into battle where the enemy is at an advantage, which we've actually had happen already. Survey the situation and use different methods to fight. Never stop looking for ways to seize your tactical advantage. Fighting in dungeons. Evaluate the enemies in your... Oh my god, a lot of reading. Evaluate the enemies in your vicinity, then decide whether you'll dispatch them quickly with X attacks to stun them first, or jump directly into strategic squad battle using Y. Phase sight will help you determine your battle approach while staying out of the enemy reach. Use it to be as efficient as you tackle a dungeon. There's no replacement for first-hand experience. Get comfortable with fighting before we reach Grand Trad. I need to be sure you can defend yourself.
Being the case.
Oh shit! He fucking scared the shit out of me. And then I tried pressing right bumper or something. Like, what the hell is that? Venom Dance. Oh! He's got Shadow Clone Jutsu! If you're unhappy with how your battle is going, you can start it from the beginning by pressing in the left stick. Oh! That's interesting. Skill selection assist. Pressing right trigger assist will automatically move the cursor to an enemy who has a weakness to a skill you have. Ah!
I don't know their weakness.
Let's try the wind. Not weak, but good enough, right? Unscathed triumph! We got a shiny stone. Epic music. Nice.
Okay, let's give it
There
all
we
you got.
Let's go ahead and just do melee attack. Should be good enough, I think. Nice, just enough actually. Alright.
Even easier than
Unscathed
expected.
triumph. No levels for the other two though, that's interesting. Just me so far.
No. Looks like they found us.
Push through.
Well done.
Yeah, come on.
There we go.
Right, we did it.
Pretty decent amount of XP and money too. For like how low level we are. Pretty good.
Oh, I think they see us.
Let's give him a
You
fight.
know, got like a butterfly here. Or a moth.
Let's
Let's try the wind.
Last one.
Weak, nice. That one's done, but they still got one more? Oh no, we got it. Okay, good. Unscathed triumph yet again!
Not bad.
Level
I
5.
feel stronger.
Got one on endurance finally. We got an extra point. Let's put it into magic, I guess.
Hopefully that's the last of them for a while.
A bouncy bark. Whatever that fucking means. Bouncy bark.
We have the edge.
Don't make them closer.
So we know wind is its weakness, so we can just end it real quick.
Scour.
There we go. 162. Holy. Epic music until the singer sings. Yeah, it's good like instrumentals, but then when we get the guy just yodeling in our ear, it just turns into hilarity. Like that. Like this guy can't help himself. Oh yeah, I'm planning on working on some animatics soon. Like some animations or something? That sounds pretty cool, man. Keep me updated on that. Sounds pretty awesome, actually.
Hopefully that's the last of them for a while.
A sturdy, bro. Okay, what is a sturdy straw? What the fuck? What am I gonna use a sturdy straw for? Young peddler. Sounds like a rap name. I've seen you a lot around these parts before. You wouldn't be bandits now, would you? Now that I get a look at you, I'd say you aren't bandit material. I guess I'm just on edge. You know it's funny to think so in a deserted place like this, but I feel like I'm being followed. What are you doing in such a remote place? Whoa, I'm not your enemy, friend. I'm just a peddler. I have a regular nearby, so I came for business, but the beasts are real bloodthirsty today, so I assumed a human appeared. For instance, have you heard about the human who appears from nowhere and wipes out entire towns? Terrifying, no? Oh, so it's gonna play into Leon's backstory because he keeps hinting that like something was destroyed or humans did something to his family or something. My apologies, didn't mean to sour the mood. Hey, would you lot be interested in buying something? Buy. Medicinal herb, we have a good amount. A good amount of that too. We have $900. Revival medicine. I think we should probably get one though. It's all our money, but it's a revive. We could sell some of the stuff. I mean, we don't need this shit, right? A broken igniter can be scrapped for parts. Consider selling it. No monetary value, so we can sell that.
Now then.
Fur of lesser quality used for clothing. Glass nor gems selling low, so we can. I would just not do the first one because it said we could parts, right? Scrap for parts, yeah. Consider selling it.
Now then.
Animal feeding statues.
Now then.
Adhesive agent. Maybe keep that. Stretches when you pull it. Dropped by a human. You consider selling it. Let's just keep this stuff. This stuff seems like it might be useful. Got most of our money back anyways, right? Nathan Rose talking about Persona 3 Reload's music. Legendary, by the way. When I was in Japan, I actually pulled up a couple tracks for a night walk, man. It was so soothing. Oh my god. You know I had to hear the nighttime Persona 3 Reload track in Japan. It just had to be done. Oh yeah, excited for the new Persona? 100%. Yeah, I've actually got a video covering that here on the channel. If you're interested in uncovering what we know about Persona 4 Remake and then Persona 6 so far. In my trade, you hear a lot of gossip. Plenty of rumors lately about beasts from all over getting more feral by the day. When that happens, a human eventually appears out of nowhere and destroys some town or village. Children didn't even speak of it. I heard that monsters have been running amok lately at the nearby border fort. Hope nothing bad has happened. Okay. Oh, you found something worth selling. I can give you a good price. Plenty of stuff in the woods, lots of rubbish, but some materials too. You won't catch me scavenging for it today, though. I'll stay put until the beast settle down. You find something worth selling? Well, you know where to find me. Okay, so he stays. Okay, so we get like dungeons and merchants or peddlers randomly appearing to like try to sell and buy stuff. Interesting.
Let's give him a fight.
Nice, 3 of them. Oh.
Wind.
So if I remember, weakness is half a turn. So word.
Let's take
it goes back to us. Nice.
Scour.
That should be enough, even if we don't kill. Yeah.
Even easier than expected.
Good XP right there.
Careful.
The archetype looks like it
Let's do this.
The archetype looks like it actually doesn't level up as fast as I do. Damn. Should've just came up and smacked it. Would take no damage.
Let's catch our breath.
Alright, cool.
Push through.
Fine job.
Good thing we didn't buy it. We actually have a good amount at this point. Nice. Got a little coin. Got a Mothma here.
This battle's out. Let's go. Let's
One shot his bitch ass. Beautiful work, light work out of these guys.
I think I'm getting used to this.
Don't let your guard down yet.
The bird, yep. I weaved them. I weaved them, it don't matter. Find the tunnel's entrance.
Hold on.
Oh, the air's gotten suddenly grown tense.
Got a moment?
Hey, what's going on? We've been surrounded. Even out here, it would seem that the monsters are at least of our concerns. Some guardsmen? I know you can hear me, so show yourself. Or would you rather we come at you? Yup, guardsman, Earth soldier. Damn, awfully sharp for an old goat, or ain't ya? The bastards live long enough. Kill them quick. Harold.
It appears we must do this.
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver. Scour.
That's right, this is our first,
What
like,
is that?
thing going against other people.
Never seen anything like it.
That's not an igniter.
He said, that's not an igniter.
Get ready.
Uh-oh. Cookies is being targeted. So they're doing a charge attack. Guarding. Oh, they're guarding. Press B to guard, which consumes a one-turn icon. Greatly decreases the damage you take, character takes and prevents any weaknesses from being exploited. This prevents the enemies from gaining turns, too. Right, because they only do half if they hit us with the weakness.
Watch out!
Take this. Finish the job.
Tougher than I thought. No mercy for you.
There they come. Fire!
Shite.
It says shite. Utilizing formations effectively. During squad battles, your formation will affect the damage party members deliver and receive depending on their position. What? Those in the front row deal more damage with melee attacks. Those in the back row deal less melee damage but take less damage from enemies. So, I didn't even know there were formations in this game. During battle, you can change your formation by using up or down to move party members between the rows.
I'll get some distance.
And you can do it without it costing a turn, too. Okay. Interesting.
Wind.
Got his goofy looking ass.
It's our turn now.
Oh.
I won't hold back.
Take this. Get ready.
We can run him down, I think.
What's that?
Let's go.
I think something's coming. Watch out!
Nah, we're good. We're good. Quit freaking out. We're fine. Like, that music was nice. It was, like, dramatic. No yodeling. Are they the soldiers from the fort? They survived? No, that couldn't be. They're simply deserters, aren't they? That's not what I'm asking. How would they have already mobilized the pursuit? I don't know, but I think it's safe to say I'm the least of your worries at this point. In any case, we should probably keep moving. Let's go.
All right.
Here we are. It looks so creepy. Well, I guess you did say it was abandoned. Hey, the Crown Theocracy ordered it so. I haven't been able to... What is this? I haven't been to this place in quite some time. Despite the royal decree, I still hear of miners risking it all to come to this place seeking the riches left within. I happily trade some illegal miners... What? What is that sentence? For the armed detachment of soldiers pursuing us. Shall we hurry inside? You're not wrong there. Make reparations if you must, but be quick about it. So basically, like, heal up and shit. I mean, we're topped off. Last night's incident wiped out the fort's entire garrison. Surely they lacked the manpower needed to search for deserters. Somehow, we're already being pursued. Regardless, it is the nature of our mission. It'd be best if they consider us dead. Let's pursue this mine while we can. So it was just my imagination to think we were being followed this whole time. Like Rhea said, something's off. When that human came out of nowhere, wiped out all the soldiers to the last, then maybe it didn't come out of nowhere. If that's the case, no, it couldn't be. They're implying that the kingdom did it, like they wiped out their own post. So where do you think you're going? The tunnel's this way. The sooner we go in, the quicker we can get out. I don't really think I need anything from the peddler. Telling me surprised. Didn't think there'd be others in business of an abandoned site. But why come here of all places? Is something you know inside? I just passed it through. Of course, indeed, this would be the shortest route to get to the other side of the mountains. Haven't you heard? This place was abandoned, but a few blokes stayed behind to do some less than legal mining. One of them is an old friend of mine. I sell the stones he digs out. For enough of that, surely we met for a reason, so if there's anything you need, allow me to accommodate you. The area used to be quite a bustling little hub, but these days only the curious tend to get close. Of course, I made my fortune in those days. Now I'm looking to get loose change. From the looks of it, the veins were far from depleted, so why did the Sanctus Church order the mine's closure? I think we buy another revival just in case, and then we're kind of good on the medicine here.
Thank you.
Can we save here? We can. It's been a minute, so let's hit that mug up. Cool, Nathan Rhodes. Hopefully it turned out good.
Wait a second.
Wait. There's probably a bunch of shady miners in there, right? Bro, they gotta stop saying miners. They gotta use another word, bro. Will I be safe around them? Fear not. Most of them are the same who worked here before the closure. Besides, it'd be against their best interest to cause a scene and risk the Crown Theocracy coming down on this place, right? Oh, sounds like there won't be a problem then. Are you ready? Let's go. If our pursuers catch up with us, it'll be a whole mess of trouble that I'd rather not deal with. Let's move with haste. Here we go. Entering our first dungeon. Nord Mines. It's dead quiet. Are you sure there's still people working here? That's disquieting stillness you feel? Those are your instincts and learning of the bloodthirst in the air. Judging by the people who are after us, then it's likely...
Stop! Don't
Halt, deserters!
Don't you dare move!
You're trapped like rats now. Lay down your arms and surrender peacefully. As I thought, we walked right into an ambush. They've got us at a disadvantage, catching us in this narrow bottleneck. We need to turn back now. There's no use. The entrance has already been barricaded with soldiers. Surrender immediately. You've got nowhere to run, and if you don't comply, then the miners will pay the price for your insolence. Wait. There's a misunderstanding. We're not deserters. We're forced to retreat. We had no choice. A human... Oh yes, we're aware of your predicament. It's exactly why you can't have any survivors. Our orders are not to let anyone escape. Ah! Well, it appears we've stepped into a whole damn conspiracy. We have no choice. We fight our way through. Here they come. Stop them here and now. So what's the point? Maybe... Okay, my thinking is they made the human attack. That way they can feign like it's foreign interference. Like one of the other three kingdoms, or the other two, because they're one of them, right? And they can start a war to maybe take their land or something, maybe like a resource. A false flag operation, essentially, right? Oh, damn, we can beat them down. I was trying to get the stun up, but it's just down.
What are you doing?
Excuse me. Well, we don't even have to fight him. Over there, someone's collapsed. It's one of the of-age miners. Bro, the miners yearn for the mines on
Are you alright?
Here you are, you're alright.
I didn't see no deserters. Please, don't kill me.
Life is gone from his eyes.
Why? To send a message, boy. Neither we give ourselves up, but these innocents pay the price.
But the only one who could know we survived, and the only one who could send soldiers after us.
Well, he's not innocent. This man is illegally mining in mining territory, alright?
Oh, come on, let's move.
What are you doing?
I can't believe this.
Nope. What?
No way.
Isn't that just as I thought? It all makes sense now. It appears we were expected. What do we got going on here? He's stealing jobs from the children.
I knew I'd find you here. You were the only one who never went up to the fort itself, after all. It couldn't have been anyone else.
Who would have thought 3 sorry stragglers would make it past a whole unit of assassins?
Those were assassins?
You never intended for anyone to survive. You knew the human would be there.
Bro, those guys were literally the opposite of assassins. They were the assassinated. They were trash.
Naturally. You heard the reports. I only put more bait on the hook. I wasn't expecting that damn thing to be rampaging already.
You sent those soldiers to their deaths. Why?
Because the kingdom's guard is powerless before the humans, and only a pile of bodies will prove that to the public.
So someone wants the King's Guard disgraced. And when the people need him most, a savior rises as their shield. Is that your game?
Savior? Speak plain, boy. You think he's one of Luis's men?
A pitiful flock needs its shepherd. If a little blood is what it takes to show them who their real savior is, then that's a price easily paid.
That's why those sons and daughters die. For your savior.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for reinforcements, the villagers plead to be spared. But I know better than to confront a human.
A village? You refused. Wait, then you were the one who... 7 years ago, the first Flames Day of June, a village in the northern hills was razed to the ground. A village called Harlia.
Oh, yes, that might have been a name.
Bro, that's so fucked up. Yeah, that might have been it. I don't know. Yeah.
Then you made a fatal mistake, Klinger. You left one survivor!
Said, how will the kids make money if they can't work in the mines? They gotta go somewhere else. They gotta make it legally.
Right into our hands, you know. This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
You're a disgrace to your title. I may not make it out alive, but as for you, you're hopeless!
Oh.
O thou who art seared with bitterness, O thou anguished traveler, it is time for thou to choose thy path. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
What?
What the? Oh, no! I can't fail Lord Luis. Without him, I've got nothing left. You struggle in vain. I won't let you rob me of my glory! This is the way of the real world, little lordling!
You call this real? Leaders abandon their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside you!
Okay, so he's got the markings too. They're not just mine for the protagonist. Whoa!
My name is Leon Stroll de Halietus. My home and my
He's
family
using it
were
as a
taken
speaker.
from me. I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. And in the name of my people, I will strike you down where you stand!
He's like envisioning a crowd, and he even gave himself fireworks. What the fuck is going on? Okay, this one looks like a knight. Alright, cool.
I will show you a world with honor.
Nice. Herald.
What is this?
Wait, he's got power like yours now? Well, better show him how to use it.
He says, how does he assume he was doing this for 7 years? Well, he said that his was 7 years ago. So I'm just assuming he thinks he was up to those malpractices for the whole 7? I guess so. Oh yeah, it's Canada Day today. It's Canada Day. I mean, I guess shout out to Canada.
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll not cave to an empty threat like that. This
Do it.
ignite is all I need to turn you to ash. You lot, get to it. Cover me.
So he scampers off to protect himself, and his subordinates get to be his living shields. The man's showing his true colors.
Yup.
Fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
The igniter's powerful, but it takes care and calculation to wield. If you sense danger, steel your defenses and endure it.
Alright. Deals physical slash damage to the enemy.
Hack and slash.
Probably get the weaklings out first, right?
Scour.
Take this.
Nice.
Make this quick.
He can resist fire, that's good. Defense rose, fuck. Boom!
Shameless wretch! I won't hold back! Wind!
There we go. We're getting on his ass.
I call upon royal power within! Come forth, royal soul!
Take this!
So far, so good. Nothing crazy yet.
No holding back! I'll cut you down! I won't hold back!
Certainly gave him a little bit too much life. He's just an easy boss. like they just made him a health sponge for no reason. Defenses return to normal.
Die! Die! You.
Mage Flame. An AoE. And I'm weak to it, so he fucking hoed me.
I call upon royal power within!
Boom! Captain's uniform.
That'll do.
Oh, and we finally got XP bar for Leon.
Strive for greater heights.
Let's do endurance again.
Nice. I feel
Got one
stronger
for
already.
him. Oh, he leveled up everything. Yo.
Impossible!
Never
Oh!
expected a commissioned officer would end up a wild-eyed zealot.
How did I do all that? And without an igniter?
Just like him. Who are you two, really?
I'm Leon Stroll. Just a fallen noble from the countryside. Back there, Klinger mentioned a village that was raised by a human. They sent for help, but he abandoned them. Halia was its name. I'm the son of its lord, and now I know what really happened. We sent our fastest riders, but we were doomed from the start. If Lewis was behind it, then that's all I need to know. He's the one who'll answer for it. I have my own reason to fight now. I don't want to be an ally of convenience alone, so once more, please, let me join your cause.
What do you say, Grius?
I see keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the first place.
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
You're already one of
You're
us.
already one of us.
Thank you. I'll remember this.
One of us.
Now,
One of us. A
The
newborn!
proud noble, Stroll. Within him dwells the virtue of the warrior.
So by
Nurture
virtue,
thy
they
bond
mean
with
the
him,
archetypes.
and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Rank
Together
1.
we stand.
The party can now study the warrior. That's across the damn map. So it looks like there's what, 6, 9, 12, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33. There's around like 35 archetypes, it looks like. Maybe a little more. I feel struck by inspiration. I found a new way to harness the power. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the warrior from Stroll.
Did you feel that just now? What's going on? Does it have something to do with that odd magic? Now that I think about it, once you awakened, isn't it weird that Stroll followed not long after? What does this mean?
What do you mean?
Wait, what?
I could have gotten a nice flashbang warning. That would have been nice. Oh, another one. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, she's here this time.
Hey,
Yeah, she wasn't here the last time.
what just happened?
Surprising indeed. Somehow you find yourself here once more. And a fairy. I thought their kind long extinct. Do they yet take refuge in the Elden Sanctum?
Hey, you gonna talk to me or just at me?
So they usually hide out at Elden places.
Remarkably, another has awakened. What miracle is this? Yes, that same power now stirs in your companion. Another of the mighty archetypes. Do you recall our discussion earlier about how archetypes are an original form of magic?
More or less.
Well, more or less.
Consider this. As an elder, you are an outcast of society, yes? Your very identity is a kind of destiny you may defy but not escape. All mortals suffer under the weight of our burdens. But in facing and embracing that anxiety, you make it your innermost power. You find freedom. And so, the lives of those who overcome their hardships and embody the virtues within are passed down as heroic tales.
I can see that, I guess.
His eyes open to his true path and claim its virtue. That awakening is your doing now. He awakened to the archetype that protects you.
Hey, hold on a second. Who even are you? How much do you know? I'm warning you, if you mess with him, you're gonna have to go through me.
Ah, you two share quite a deep connection, don't you?
Well, we didn't always, but now we're partners to the end. We're linked down to the depths of our hearts. Right?
I mean, I wouldn't say all that, but...
Right. We trust each other. I've got his back and he's got mine. And that's all there is to it.
The mystical fairy, Gallica.
Oh, another bond, okay.
Within her dwells the virtue of the mage. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Alright, so all our party members are getting what they need to do to actually be good party members. Gallica! The party can now study the mage. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the mage from Gallica.
Hey, wasn't that...
Fascinating. Do you understand what just happened? By connecting with others who have found their resolve, you awaken to new strength. And further, you and all your allies may fight with the strength of any archetype in your circle. As an example, your other companion, the fellow with the eye patch, he seems to have some training and knowledge regarding the wielding of an archetype. By his own account, nothing came of it. Yet if you so desire it, you can awaken the true power within him.
What makes him so special?
You mean Grius could use this power too?
The nature of the Seeker. No. Perhaps it is simply your own nature. You truly are remarkable. If you seek answers, then go and claim them.
Okay.
This right here.
Says Grius is level 7. What the fuck? I'm about to show you the lineage chart of the archetypes I've been researching. That said, oh shit. That said, there are many I haven't seen yet, so it's far from complete. Each of you has your own chart. You will use this chart in assigning of archetypes.
Now then.
First of all, let's consider the one-eyed warrior who yet bears no archetype. Open Grius' lineage chart, please.
This here.
This is the chart that shows the power and connection of the archetypes. You can gain a new archetype by selecting one here and studying its powers. To study, you will need Magna, the source of all magic. But simply drawing from the Magna within yourself will put too much of a heavy burden on you. What this means is you will need to gather Mag from your battles and other sources. Keep that in mind as you travel. Studying archetypes. Each character can study archetypes obtained throughout the story by selecting the corresponding icon on the tree. Studying archetypes consumes Mag, minuscule shards of Magma crystals. So that Mag is the stuff floating in the air then, I think. Once a character has studied an archetype, you can use the main menu to change their channeled archetype at no cost. To learn and to change oneself, they say. Here, you may achieve that through study of archetypes and their deepest secrets. I'd like you to choose an archetype from the remaining ones. Probably the mage one, right? Because it's different. We need 500 mag. This one needs 500. So the base ones all cost 5. I want to have the one that we don't have yet, so let's do mage. Or what is his? Seeker is the one I have. Warrior is the one that Leon has, so let's do mage.
I see. This right here.
An expert in magical attacks of 3 specialties, fire, ice, and electric. Such a broad palette of magical offense can be crucial to exploit enemy weaknesses. Note, however, that mages' defenses are paltry at best. They cannot endure much harm. They are best kept out of foes' attention, and the battle will turn dire. They also tend to go to the MP fast, and a mage without MP, well, they're practically dead weight. You'll have to use your magic strategically to succeed. 500 mag is required to channel the mage. Is the archetype you've chosen? Yes.
Sure.
Yeah, he's earned my trust. So be it. Calling you and the young man called Scroll, another worthy wielder of archetype, joins your ranks. From the sanctum, I shall speak to the heart of the man with the eye patch of Grius. Feel his resolve and let a new soul dwell in his heart. I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art prepared to pursue knowledge that surpasses the natural logic of the world, shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the mage. What is this? It is truly an archetype? This is the same magic I once strove for. I can't believe it's finally in my grasp. System. The mage archetype has awakened. You can now change archetypes in the main menu.
I see. This could be useful.
Captain's uniform, innocent staff, horsehide gloves, and unpolished harness.
Fascinating.
The man with the eye patch should now have awoken to an archetype. Similarly, I can imbue you and that noble youth with a new archetype power. Feel free to experiment now and from here on out. Cool. I think for now, we'll just keep the party, like, diverse, right? Nice, Nathan. Congratulations. Let's keep it as is for now. 2% archetype mastery. By talking to more in academia and studying archetypes, you'll be able to unlock and then use new archetypes. You can gain useful strategic knowledge by attending Moore's lectures or by reading books from the surrounding bookshelves. Some of the main menu are now available, such as changing your archetype. Archetypes that have been studied in academia can be swapped in town or dungeons at any time. Changing them to suit your needs is a good strategy. Royal virtues. You can now check the status of your royal virtues and quality necessary in a king. From the main menu, you can raise these virtues in many ways. I feel like they're throwing too much at you here. I feel like they should, like, parse it out a little bit more, no?
I've been waiting.
No pun intended. Study archetypes. These are only the ones I have. I want to study like a new one, you know? Like this one. It says I need to max level the Seeker, and I need a ton of mag. Wow. Okay, then we'll do that later then. Let's do a lecture.
What would you care to know?
Studying archetype, channeling archetype, advanced archetype.
It appears that
each archetype can project into stronger forms. Spending time with your followers is key to pushing their associated archetype to greater heights. Depending the understanding between you and your supporters will inevitably strengthen you and your allies. Don't forget that.
What would you care to know?
Okay, so this is just like tips and tricks. Alright, never mind.
Does
Listen,
this worry
you want to know about cats? Ah, about that cat in particular. I'm afraid he's a mystery to me too. Dear as he is, when I woke in this place, he was already here.
Boy.
But he eases my mind. Petting him helps this place feel less lonely. Indeed, I feel as I've known him my whole life, for whatever reason. Oh, it's gonna be like a situation where like it's a person or something. Alright. Instead of reading books around would also help. Squad Tactics book. What should I read? Yielding terms. Just gonna go through these. Oh, what? The path action cycles control the next character while only consuming half the turn icon. This will be useful when the current character's skills are not effective against the enemy. Oh, so that's why that would be useful. It's like a baton pass without baton passing, and it only costs half an action, and instead of doing like resisted damage or like absorb damage, you can do weakness damage. Okay. And then if you do weakness damage, it also only takes half a turn. Okay, I see the vision. When you want to give a character recovery magic another action. I'm good on here. Not now. Find the ladder. Locked, I can't read it. Oh, I didn't want to send. I don't think it. Wait, what? Said I don't think I can read it? It's locked. I don't think I can read it. Oh, it just gave me the name for some reason. Archetype growth, archetype stats, advanced archetypes. To grow in power and versatility, an archetype must be channeled as you fight your foe. So just XP. Oh, so AXP is archetype XP. Okay. Archetype stats. The sum of the numbers is the total measure of one's combat. Each archetype has its own set of parameters. These are added to the character's base parameters, and the sum determines their stats in battle. Ah. It's worth noting that means some abilities can lose value depending on the archetype channels. That makes sense. So, like, you will grow stronger and weaker in certain areas depending on what archetype you currently have.
Hold on.
Lands in pursuit of ideals. The souls to get her form Seeker. Alright, there's something. So, Secret archetype has a whole sequential lineage. A Seeker archetype does not excel in any one particular skill, but it bears the specialties of many other heroes and can perform any task. A jack of all trades and a master of none. Let no Seeker forget their strength. So it's easy to use, but not. But that's not enough to fight alone. I guess fighting with specialized allies might be the thing that draws out extra power. We'll read these at a later time. I feel like my voice is like running out here. What is this? Mystical scroll. The scroll is shaped from a language I've never seen before. Looks like some kind of formula. This is the royal magic at the top. That's a formula for a rather complex spell. When mages devise such intricate magic, they commit the formula to scrolls in advance. Hold on, are you saying the king himself wrote this? Why would it be here of all places? I couldn't begin to tell you. Perhaps the previous king had his reason for imprisoning me here after all. I would love to decipher its contents, but it will take a good amount of time. It's written in a script I've never laid my eyes on before. But before you go, there's just one thing. Would you mind taking a look at the very end of the scroll?
What's this?
This drawing.
Take a look.
Indeed, it's more than a simple illustration, but do you not think it bears some resemblance to the Seeker archetype? Yeah, I can see it. The cape, the hat, right? Moreover, it bears a caption, and mysteriously enough, of all the languages therein, this is the part I'm unable to parse. It says Rico. Likely the name of a person, unmistakably so, though I could not begin to tell you why I feel so certain. So that's my narrator name, or the guide, right? The name of the protagonist is Cookies. A person's name. Well, that's certainly a mystery on top of an enigma. It makes me wonder what it says. Should you learn anything new, I would appreciate it very much if you'd share it with me. Please examine the scroll whenever you learn the new truths. Okay. Kitty.
That's a good
Aww.
kitty.
Oh, the water. It looks like a fucking tidal wave or something. Like a, what do they call it? not a cyclone. What is that thing called? The underwater whirlpool. There we go, like a whirlpool. Don't usually see this kind of cat in the city, huh?
You see.
Cute, isn't he? His name, I've named him Plateau. Plateau. He's only supposed to have him on confined here. Looks like Plateau wants to give me something. Isn't Plateau like a, not a simile, but isn't it very familiar to like simile, metaphor, all that other stuff? Isn't that like a take on that? I don't remember if it is or isn't. I know Plateau's like a flat surface like on land or whatever, but... Hero's Incense. I've taken a Hero's Incense. Oh, it looks like he's taking a shine to you. That's a valuable item, so hold on to it. How do I get the fuck out of here? Oh, we should save, actually. Alright, save complete.
Hello.
Yeah, I already read this.
Adieu.
Oh, get the fuck on out of here. Massive statue. Wonder if this represents archetypes. It also looks like a merging of all tribes. Ah, interesting.
What
Bruh, how do I get out of this place? Do they want me to read it all? There's a door here. Oh, thank God.
Young friend, you are truly as remarkable as I first believed.
Who names a cat Plateau, right?
Into their own power.
I mean, this guy's name is Moore, so...
To reach the lineage of power's greatest potential, you must acquire more archetypes and bring them together. After all, a hero without allies is nothing more than a lone dissenter. To save the many, you must learn to fight with the power of many. Only a champion of the people may awaken the power of heroes, and with it, seize a future of their own making. When next you come to see me, I hope it shall be of your own volition. Open my book, then let your imagination conjure this place anew, as vividly as you can make it. I'm sure that will be enough to reunite us. As long as you walk your path, I shall faithfully watch over you.
Okay, so he can see what we're doing. That's kind of actually interesting. To be honest, this game has been more talking than anything. Yeah, I mean, if you're not familiar with Persona games, they do this a ton. Like, it's essentially a visual novel for the first fucking 4 hours, and then you get into like a steady streamline of gameplay, dialogue, gameplay, dialogue, gameplay. Like, that's how these games are for Atlus. Very, very, very narrative heavy.
You two all right there? Looked as if you were in some kind of trance.
Trance? Wait. Have we been here this whole time?
Usually the stories for these games are very good though, which is why I don't mind reading a lot, going through a lot of cutscene dialogues, all that stuff. Like, again, if you're not familiar with Persona, like, the stories that they tell in them are actually very good. I would recommend, if you want to watch my playthrough of Persona 3 Reload, that was a good one. A lot of people's fans' favorites, not my personal favorite. You could play through Persona 4, what do you call it? Like a port. Persona 5 is great if you have Game Pass. I believe it is on Game Pass. So yeah, I would definitely recommend those if you haven't checked those out.
It was strange. As if I felt something in the air. My senses sharpened near tenfold. It reminded me of my old days studying magic.
What? So that wasn't a dream. Grius, that's probably his power. You studied back at the Sanctum, right? I know you couldn't get the hang of it then, but I think we might have just awakened it.
Told you about the term archetype and the gist of what I learned. Once we get to another like break point, we'll go ahead and save and probably end it for today.
Who are you?
Kind of hungry.
The truth, if you would.
Look,
he's like, who are you guys?
We barely know any more than you do. But the short version is, well, I think you can use that power now.
I think you might be right. The way it feels is... well, this is magic, eh? I'd all but given up on it, but Fate had other plans, it seems. Enough. We must move on. There is far to go still. And lad, I follow your lead now, at least when it comes to how we use these skills in battle.
Ah, okay, so I can finally control them.
We have time to train with magic.
Same here. You've clearly got a sense for this, and I'd rather make myself useful than muddle your strategies.
Alright, so, Guy, I know you said you're not familiar with Persona. At this point, in like something like Persona 5, when you can control your party members and you've got a full roster at this point, or at least enough to battle, like how the game intends for you to do it, this is when you're finally, and I mean finally, breaking out of the tutorial. So, I mean, we're probably going to have like another 30-minute hours worth of visual novel, and then it gets into like dungeon gameplay, more visual novel stuff, dungeon gameplay. I'm gonna go to sleep, getting late for me. Good night. Remember, alright, Gui, appreciate you for dropping by. You have yourself a great night's rest and a good night's sleep. Hoping you nothing but great dreams. We're about to wrap up ourselves over here, so you're not gonna be missing too much else. After the next cutscene ends, I'm saving it up and wrapping it up here, so. Auto battling and tactical orders. You can now give instructions to your allies during battle. During battle, you can use right stick to engage in auto battle, causing your party to fight accordingly to your tactics. To change auto battle tactics during battle, press left bumper to give order view outside of battle and find the tactics in the party section of the menu.
5 days until the funeral. That's precious little time, and we'd best not waste it.
Alright.
Look.
Looks like we might be able to save right here.
What's up?
That's an outline of more. You don't see anything? I don't see anything off. What are you talking about? So no one else sees him. Maybe we're the only ones who can go in that room. Are you lot alright?
Pardon?
I saw a dead miner and assumed there'd be some accident. Bro, they gotta stop saying miner. Looking at it now, it isn't the case at all. It was the military. Hoping this will be happening in a place like this. Hold on, don't tell me they're after the miners. Oh my god. Hey, how'd you get in here? I'm certain the entrance and the exit were sealed off by soldiers. Soldiers? I ain't see anyone. I saw this pasty fellow who looked like kind of a general. You mean Klinger? So we left him splayed out over there. What? He's gone? Damn, we must go after him. Fast if he returns with reinforcements. Leave him be, he has no one else left, I wager. He was bluffing about sealing off the exits. On top of that, he failed to finish it off. He won't be able to return to Lewis with anything but a disgrace. You're right, let's even be at least for now. It's not like we can go back to the military either, after what he said to us. I have no idea what this is about, but I'm relieved. I was worried everyone in here would be dead. I'm gonna go around for a while. If you need anything, you know who to ask. Entrance to Academia. The protagonist in Gallica can see more in dungeons or towns. Attract them to take a moment, read the novel, and transport to Academia. Use back to see what level of the players were and at what time party formations they used will make clear the dungeon you're challenging. When selecting information to review, you can also change your party formation to reflect the players. Cool. So this is the network setting. See what level they were and stuff. Cool, some other people. Parties upon mission clear pass through Northern Lines. So level 6, level 4, level 4 entirely. Like, look at that. Alright. And we can save now. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for our first session of Metaphor Refantazio. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys had a couple laughs, and I hope you guys are as invested as I am into this new playthrough that we are going to be starting today. I'm going to go eat something. I am starving. Work on some background stuff, like some videos that I've been meaning to put out. And then I might try Mecha Break. It's a new Gundam Mecha game that's coming out. I don't know if I'm going to stream it, but if I end up liking it and we play it later tonight, we'll probably end up streaming that with some of the boys later on throughout the week. So keep your eyes tuned on that. Also, if I like it enough, maybe I'll do some like tips and tricks for that game and helping people out, because it is a multiplayer focused game from what I've heard. I think it has a story, but like the online is what people are really like hyped about. But anyways, guys, that is going to be it from me today. Hope you guys had a great rest of your day. Nathan, Rose, Gui, appreciate you guys for dropping by as always. For anyone else that was out here, appreciate the hell out of you guys as well. Don't forget to check out all the other stuff that we have on our channel. Information about Resident Evil 9, Persona 4 and 6, and of course our coverage on Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. Appreciate the heck out of all of you guys.